Happy time of day, all, and welcome to Three Flings, the only show on Twitch with such a vast assortment of tieflings. This week, next week, we are sponsored by Level Up Advanced 5th Edition. Level Up is a deeper, more flexible version of the 5e rule set, which you already know and may indeed love. If you love 5e but would like a little more depth to the rules set, Level Up is the game for you. If you're familiar with D&D 5e, the rules will be simple enough to pick up as you play, and you can check them out for free in advance at www.levelup5e.com. So, without further ado, let's get started and meet our Tiefs. And since you just volunteered a cup, hey DW, tell us about your teeth.
I'm helping with advertising. I wrote Level Up Advanced 5e. Look at that! Wow, what a stream person to have.
Amazing merch.
Oh, that Level Up 5e, so good to have first thing in the morning. It gets you extra caffeinated to play a game of role-playing this. I messed it up. Oh, what was the question? Hello, I'm DW. I'm playing a tiefling who is a fighter. We're all 4th level now. I'm playing Threlonius Kine, who's just kind of like a tan-colored tiefling. He has really tiny horns, so he compensates with by wearing like a helmet with like cool tiefling horns to kind of show off his what horns he should have in his family lineage, but he doesn't. Generally, he's kind of like a wandering soldier, just helping out the little people.
Awesome.
He was of noble descent, but family didn't like him, so they just sent him to war a lot, hoping he'd die. He didn't.
And Drax, tell us about your teeth.
Yeah, we just got raided.
Oh, hello, welcome.
By convicted
raiders.
So like,
hello.
Came at the perfect time. We're just getting started.
We just got started.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Draz. I play Beatrice. She is very refined, very, polite. But she's also a berserker. So, don't mess with her.
And lastly, but not leastly, Christina, tell us about your teeth.
Hey, I'm going to be playing a tiefling named Duckweed. Duck is a druid. I was just getting their wild shapes all set up, so very exciting. And yeah, Duck is a aquatic druid, so all of their wild shapes and skills, a lot of their skills have to do with being on the water.
Heck yeah. And I'm Jess, that's me. I'm playing everyone else. So, who wants to give us... Oh, before we get into that, we do have a couple content warnings for tonight's stream. Have a good lurk, Convicted Pluto. Trisket, I swear to God.
Hope your lyric is delicious.
Contents warning for
and
tonight,
your dinner is
for today, if you are watching, depending on what hemisphere you're on. Memory modification, body transformation, open water, deep water, and general face stuff. So if any of those are you're not feeling it tonight, feel free to duck out, and we will be back next week. So sorry baby, my cat Trisket is here and may knock my camera over. So bear with me, please. Who wants to give us a previously on Three Flings for a point of inspiration?
Previously on Three Flings.
Previously on Christina, did I see you like gesture to yourself?
I can do that, definitely.
It looked like you tapped your collarbone like me.
Oh. I think I was coughing.
Oh,
or clearing my throat. But I can certainly. Previously on Three Flings,
go for it.
We found ourselves investigating further into what the heck was going on in this town, and our path led us to a mysterious house with a hero that we were told would have more information for us. And the hero turned out to be a very Don Quixote character who Relonius entered into a one-on-one combat with, which was very hilarious, but also deadly.
Did you die?
So that was interesting.
I got knocked down to 0 hit points, but I came back due to my tiefling ability. Immortal Blessing.
What else did we do? Oh, we before that, we did join in the poetry and the performing, which was interesting, and we kind of asked around a little more. I did. I told a poem about an ass.
Like butt.
Yeah.
Hashtag butt stuff. Yeah, it was great.
Hashtag butt stuff. Yes. And we'll also learn more about our very frightening Fae woman and the connection that she has to why this town is forgetting things, or which is very interesting, as well as talking to Mr. Which one did we talk to?
Dr.
Jekyll. We spoke with Dr. Jekyll, who's caretaking for Don Quixote. And Dr. Jekyll let us know that our quest lies at the beginning of the story, far, far, far back, when the pact was made, or the original promise was made with this Fae. So we have to track that down, which is great because Beatrice and I made a promise that we weren't going to leave this place. So technically, we're not leaving.
Yeah, we're not leaving. Correct.
We're not.
Going back in time is not leaving if you're in the same location.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
yes,
that was all over the place, but it was a recap.
That was good. No, that was it. Yeah.
I just was trying to stop the lad from writing about 100 different commands in chat.
Let him speak!
He just wants to talk.
He does. He does want to talk. And knock things to the ground and be where he's not supposed to be. A+ catting. So yeah, that is totally worth a shared point of inspiration. If you are new to our show, how inspiration works here, apart from or I should say, in addition to the special rules in Level Up, I will explain those first. Level Up has very fun character specific inspiration. So you have a drive, and when you fulfill it, you get an inspiration. But on our show, we also have whoever does the recap, if they do a good job, get an inspiration that anybody in the group can use as long as they all agree to it. And also, you can use channel points to give anyone on this screen a nat 20 or a nat 1. So.
Really, Jess?
Yeah.
I tried giving myself a point of inspiration once when I was and it didn't work.
You can't do it when you're
also,
but you know, this is the good thing, because Jess
it wasn't stipulated. It wasn't in my streamer contract. Speaking of Level Up, Advanced IV, last time I think I would have earned an inspiration point from my what was it, the your destiny? Is it the one? Your devotion, yeah. Complete quest, keep a promise during a tournament, keep an innocent safe. Keep an innocent safe, which I consider a senile old man innocent, even though he's starting the fight. While seriously endangering yourself, which I did because I let him hit me till I died while I reached 0 hit points, or commit an act of genuine self-sacrifice. So it's like, oh yeah, okay.
Well, that's after the show, and I was like, I know that they were saying they were staying out of it, while actively not staying out of it. So I feel like they had the spirit of following their devotion, but not actually doing it. But you have made a good argument there about
Yeah,
Don't
I definitely endangered myself, and I committed an act of genuine self-sacrifice by letting myself get beat the shit out by an old man.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
So.
And that's how you get inspiration. Let an old man beat you up.
So.
And we've all leveled up since then too, which is
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
fourth
got
level.
more powerful by letting an old man beat up your friend.
Yeah, you just stood and watched and was like, this makes me feel good for some reason.
The way that I've been thinking about Beatrice's level ups is that I think that it makes most sense to me that she's always been the power level of a level 5 character. It's just that she just recently graduated and she's acclimating to being out in the world and also trying to understand how much power she should be putting behind every attack.
Oh,
So
like
as things have escalated, she's realized, this mysterious business, I need to actually take this seriously.
Full graduated, this is your first on-field operation. Nice.
So, we zoom in to Dr. Jekyll's living room. Threlonius, you were all patched up and indeed inspired from your fight. And while you were patched up, Dr. Jekyll returns and says that he has secured the armor for you because he did get the old man to agree. Or at least the old man is sufficiently asleep and did not sleep in his armor. So you now have mail and a shield.
Yeah.
It's battered
Oh,
and
wow.
a little rusty, but it is there, and you did win it by losing.
By showing I've got what it takes to get beat up. Well, I think this is a good idea to take this stuff. What about his lance? Did you get his lance? I feel like because it was you took his books away and his friends away, but you left him with his lance and armor.
It's got the lance and the sword.
I think we should probably take these because he is a danger to the community. Look at this scar pretty piercing with that lance.
Just die for a moment.
Breastplate, heavy shield, lance, and longsword.
Oh yeah, that's another fun thing about the system. There are different shields for every level of armor.
Yep.
So a light
and different
shield
materials
is
as well. So that was just breastplate. What kind? Steel?
Yeah.
We got bone, steel, bronze, mithril.
beeswax.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Shields. Let's say, because it just says breastplate.
It says the default is steel for things.
Yeah, he's old though. I'm gonna say it's
Bronze?
bronze.
I feel like bronze is good for a Don Quixote type who probably lifted it from a museum.
Steel,
I think
it's
that's
either
what.
rusted to bronze to bronze colored, or it looks bronze. It's very bronze in my mind.
We'll choose bronze.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Ooh, bronze is much heavier than steel. I see, which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what's heavier? A kilogram of feathers.
Shut up,
You lose an inspiration.
I have lost inspiration from listening to that.
Cool. So lance. I'll add lance. And
A lance and a long
sword. Was it? And a long sword. Okay.
If you would like any of those things. Because
I will definitely get
I
those.
do hope, these serve you better than they did the older gentleman. But Do you feel quite prepared to go through the door?
Can we have dinner? I'm really hungry. Actually, we're gonna go to a global market, but we thought we came here first. But we could have dinner and a sleep before we set out back in time. If time isn't an issue, right? Because we're gonna go back to the same point.
I suppose it's...
You know what? Let's spend a month off. Montage.
I suppose it's... Well, it's quite pressing now, but where you're going, you'll have centuries. So, would you rather have dinner there, or I can serve you dinner here?
Can you guarantee we can have dinner there? Do you have a contact?
No, that's kind of the fun of it. I've never opened one of these before. I just,
Oh, then let's definitely have dinner now.
Side effect.
Okay. Let's have dinner. Let's have dinner here. I don't want to put. I want to be good guests. So, we can take you out to a restaurant if you're not prepared to have us as guests. Either way, dinner and a sleep sounds good before we head out to a new adventure.
Oh, it's quite all right. I'll just bother Miss Hudson from next door, and I'm sure she can whip something up. The gentleman next door never ate enough anyway. And he just bangs on the wall. Make yourselves comfortable.
Okay. I put on the armor. I don my armor.
Oh, it looks so shiny. You look so official. Look at that.
Yeah, it's like a dinted and, a little bit scuffed here and there, but it's good to be wearing armor again. I used to wear armor all the time. Funnily enough, I gave it away. So, yeah, this is great.
Last Christmas, I gave you my armor.
As my character is a knight, so he's proficient with armor, and he can sleep in it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he legit
Comfy.
loves it.
Sleep in the armor? That seems wild.
I know, without getting exhausted. Yeah.
That's cool. That just seems really uncomfortable. But yeah, an older woman opens the door, holding an entire roast pig and a basket filled with wine. She's like,
Whoa! Yes.
She goes, Doctor, you've got guests again. Oh, your patient's certainly youthened. Taking a look at Threlonius, she says, I knew you were trying some new serums, but I'll have to get some of those for me. And sets the roast pig down on a table. So now you wouldn't have any other face cream or something you drink. Is it a poultice? She goes up to Threlonius and starts trying to touch her face.
I lean over to my group. Why is everyone in this town wanting to bang me? It's nuts.
Just be nice. Just let her down easy,
I mean, sometimes you go into a town and you're the only tiefling they saw, and they are hot for it. I think it's the horns, but you two aren't really getting much attention. This is crazy.
Oh, you cured him of being French as well. Delightful. I can understand everything he says. You remember me?
I say everything. I say everything in Goblin. Everything I say. What's that?
Oh, well, I suppose you can take the man out of France, but you can't take the France out of the gentleman. Anyway, some of it's still left over. Enjoy your piggy, and I do want to know your secret.
I say, in a Fey town like this, you gotta keep the secrets close to heart, Madame. Threlonius attempting French. Mon cherry.
Oh, you cad. And
I wink. I'm not letting her down easy.
and you start to hear violin music coming from next door. And she goes,
Oh, fucking Sherlock.
well, I'll have to get back there before he gets all depressed again. Cheerio, enjoy your dinner. I'll be back for the terrain tomorrow, Doctor.
Hmm.
So we dig into this meal?
Heck yeah, this looks
Yeah, this is like I dig into it like anime style, like ripping chunks off and
Oh,
just goes.
I
It's
like
like Lupin
imagining
with
that.
Castle Cagliostro, just like
Yeah.
it's going in there, wine, pig, crackling.
I like to
I'm
think that
eating
the
the garnishes.
animation style just completely changes for the scene, just so that we can have like Ghibli food.
Yeah, suddenly there's slow panning close-ups of like hand painted food, while we're just animated with like line art. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a delicious dinner. It tastes better
Oh, yeah?
than the old
Nice.
man that you bit, Duck.
I was gonna say we ate an old man. Did I blank
No,
out like
no.
Sounds like my deal. CW
Right.
cannibalism.
Oh gosh, I'm still a crocodile, aren't I?
I thought you changed.
Yeah,
No,
you
I did.
changed
I
back.
changed back.
You changed
Okay,
and then you
that's
healed
right.
me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Whew. All right. Like a crocodile and Threlonius destroying this meal, that would be a sight.
Yeah. But the crocodile has like a little bib on. It's using knives and forks.
Of course. Sitting
Yeah.
up at
Yeah.
the table. Very
Yeah.
funny indeed.
Well, like because the
And using,
crocodiles have like
the knives and
shorter,
forks properly.
shorter limbs, so you'd be like,
Yeah, you're feeding Threlonius and I'm feeding you.
New druid goal, have a meal as a wild shape.
now as the crab, you just be like,
Oh, love it.
just like imagine like big pincers and like a tiny
You-
knife and
you
fork,
gotta-
like being.
You gotta whoop into combat at one point. If we ever get an ambush, if we ever get surprise the enemy, you gotta whoop into the into the
You
fight.
know it.
So, do you want to spend the night here, or do you want to find an inn, or do you want to just get started on your journey?
I would like to rest. I'm pretty exhausted from some stuff, reaching 0 hit points.
I guess it really depends on this space here for us to rest. Like, I assume that,
I mean,
like,
not
if the
really.
doctor's
Yeah, and
like, you can
kind
just
of
chill.
imposing on the good doctor at this point. But
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can find an inn. Or can we? I'm not gonna assume
Whoa.
DM's role. Can we?
What is going on with your camera?
Huh? DW's
Looks
camera
fine
is
for me.
fine for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't see my death, can you?
No.
I read that in a book once, and it's terrifying. Okay.
You. I'm gonna screenshot for you. We're all
Say
seeing.
cheese or die.
You look a little wild in my camera, like green gobbledygook.
Huh.
Oh, green.
It's the goblin.
It's the goblin. Oh, maybe this is portenting that we're gonna go to the goblin market. Need some lesbian.
Oh yeah, maybe
Oh,
there's like beds
oh.
and like an inn like over near the Goblin Market. We should go there.
Yeah. Let's hang
If
out
you
some
look at the
lesbians.
stream, if you look at how it's coming through on Twitch, you're just like a green box DW.
Huh.
A green box.
It is not fine.
Oh wow, it is not fine.
Oh my god.
Those who've never seen this stream before, I don't normally look like this. Is it still like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still green for me.
Yeah.
Makeover or under, make under.
I think we're gonna take a quick break, and then we will be right back. Hello, take 2 of 3 Flames, sponsored by Level Up. Hopefully now with non-gelatinous cubed DW.
Yeah, we rescued them from the gelatinous cube. Bit green still, but you know.
So, you were looking at a pub to spend the night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Were we looking around the Goblin Market? Is
Yeah.
that
Gonna
what
be
the thought
tomorrow
was?
morning.
Okay.
But
Cool.
you know, we could say it's late enough. You can go. It wouldn't be a place to sleep, though. It would definitely be a place to buy, like, fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, I think we wanted to go there to get some food, but like to get dinner. And we've had dinner now.
We can have breakfast though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Ooh, Goblin street food breakfast. Yeah, that sounds great. Okay, so yeah, we we go to a pub with an inn attached.
Yeah. I'll say you can find a tavern called the Voiceless Marrow.
Oh, cool. Spooky.
And it has like a sea theme.
Oh, nice.
There's a choose your own lobster tank where some of the employees will like dive in and get it out for you.
Oh, because the employees are like small, or is this a big tank?
It's a big tank.
Like, are they like pixies?
There
Oh,
are
wow!
pixies, and you can see some of them like with little spears
Dangerous for
fighting
them.
against the lobsters.
that's you know, one of those dinner and a show kind of deals. That's right.
And
Wow. I wish I wasn't so full.
I feel right at home. I mean, you could like take a nap and then come back, sleep some of it off, and then
Oh
you'll be
yeah.
hungry again.
they have rooms, and when you go in, they ask, I'll say the bartender, who does not speak. This is a green, I'll say a teal-skinned woman with bright purple hair, and has we'll say a seagull on her shoulder. She
Oh,
does not speak,
cute.
but the seagull asks, "So would you like to sleep in a hollow tree, in the crow's nest,
Oh.
or in a walnut shell?"
Is it a big walnut shell? Like, will it fit me, or do I have to get real small?
Well, we can fix that for you. It's for guests who prefer a cozier place to sleep.
Okay. So no beds, huh?
Well, it is a padded walnut shell.
And what were the other options? A tree?
A hollow tree? Might have to fight some squirrels for that one, but they do keep the
I would
place
never
nice.
fight a squirrel.
And then we've got the crow's nest. The captain's
Crow's
suite
nest?
is taken right now, but you know, for the right price, any customer can be booted. And the seagull
I slowly
looks-
turn. Yeah, I slowly turn to Beatrice. Where's all the money?
Well,
I waggle my eyebrows.
with the crow's nest, does the name seem to imply that there's like no roof overhead? Is that the case?
Oh no, it's hammocks down below. The crow's nest.
Oh.
Crow's nest.
Oh, cruise.
yeah,
Cruise.
that makes
Oh,
that's
that makes more
clever.
sense.
That's funny.
It's 1 silver
Oh,
for your own hammock, 1 copper to share with 6.
Oh,
Hmm. Okay.
and those were the days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
well, yes. I think I will go with cruise nest. How about you two?
Yeah, I'll get my own hammock in the crow's nest, I think.
Same. That sounds exceptionally cozy to Duck. Like that is what Duck is used to. So
Duck
we're
is
ready.
like a whole hammock to myself. That's luxurious.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beatrice, hands over the money.
Thanks, champ.
Wow,
Thank you.
silver's big spenders.
Mm.
And the teal-skinned woman takes it and puts it in a bag, and then you hear a lock, and then another lock, and then another lock. Clank. And the
No.
seagull gestures with a wing and goes, right this way. And a staircase opens up in the floor right in front of where you were standing, that kind of goes behind the bar. And you
Oh,
can
cool.
just see rows and rows of hammocks down there. And it smells kind of like body odor and sea salt, and you hear snoring and rocking wood.
Nice. I've put 5 copper on the bar as I walk past.
Did you want
Oh.
walnuts too?
No, this is just just my thanks.
And the
all right.
teal-skinned woman gives you a thank you salute.
I give her my best military salute back,
Hell yeah.
and then a bow.
And
You both are so fancy.
and you are each given a towel that has a number on it. And as you head downstairs, you see that hammocks are each also numbered, but the numbers don't really go in order in any way. So the numbers downstairs are like 1 B Q 45
B.
D 67.
Someone else gonna take 69. Is there a 69?
Yeah. And S, Sigma, and 5 look very similar to each other.
Yeah, I take B. It only makes sense.
B. Yeah, you can find your hammocks, which are fortunately empty.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
good. Thank God.
That'd be awkward if they were.
All right.
Duck is getting emotional. This is home. I haven't been on a ship in so long, and I don't know. It's just nice. No, the only thing that would make it even more homey is if at 1 in the morning there was chanting for some blood ritual. Now that would really just make it feel, so perfect.
Really?
I mean, not really. It's always weird to wake up and hear the knives and the.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But you never know.
Okay.
If that happens, stay in your bunk. Pretend you're asleep, just in case.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
I'm just imagining now, Justice, oh yeah, there's chanting at 1 a.m. Do
Right.
you go investigate? I'm like, no, absolutely not. We'll go back to sleep.
Duck exaggerated snoring.
There's not
Oh,
chanting,
shoot.
but you do hear a couple people vomiting in the middle of the night, just spattering all over the floor.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then you hear someone else just start crying, going, I'm so sorry, I made a mess. And someone else, just very bored, sounding going, it's okay, I've got your hair. Just let it all out. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. Nice. As we bunk down to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna get up at 1 a.m. And then I sneak over to Duck's bed and pull out my great sword and the long sword and just like and I like do a soldier chant just softly.
ASMR. It's 1 a.m.
Cold ASMR.
This is wake Duck up in a pleasant way.
Yeah, I think Doug kind of just like stirs. Is like,
And Threlonious being like, nice. Cool. I like providing comfort when I can. And then I head out in the middle of the night. And I'm gonna go just scrounge around like the woods or just like the parkland or overgrown areas and just pick up bits of trash. And I'm gonna make I'm gonna use my I've got a thing here, some wartime scrounger. I'm gonna make a great sword and a lance for the old man that is
Aww.
it's like a LARPing version, so he can't kill people.
Oh yeah, or like a cosplay version, like the kind of
Yeah. It's just
I love
it's just made of
that.
soft stuff. So its ability resets after a long rest. Takes 4 hours, but
Okay.
It doesn't detract off my
Sleep.
long rest
Cool.
sleep. Yeah, it's like a light activity.
Oh,
Yeah, and
nice.
I put together a lance and cosplays a LARPing sword. Yeah, and I drop it off at the house. And I go back and snuggle in and crash. Snore a soldier's snore.
Beautiful. Beatrice, how are you resting in here? This seems like not your thing.
Yeah, like it's not the easiest sleep that Beatrice has ever gotten, but like thankfully, like while she might look and talk like a noble, she is like ultimately from like a commoner's background.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like she doesn't find this like undignified, just like just challenging with the noises.
Okay.
But I think she does her best.
All right. You are all and no one was keeping watch. So that's fun.
Oh, I think I might have a thing. Maybe.
I mean, you were in an inn, but this is a pretty public area, so
Yeah.
Check to see if you have a thing. Otherwise I'm gonna do a thing.
Oh no.
I have a lot of things going on.
I just rolled a 69 on percentile die.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Okay. Nope. Battle ready. Oh, okay. Nope. Night watch. You are used to sleeping light, making the most of your rest. When taking a long rest, add your proficiency bonus to the number of hours you can spend in light activity. 2 by default, so I get 4 hours. So that makes up for that's the one that matches up with my scrounging, wartime scrounging. In addition to 1 hour of that time can be spent in strenuous activity near the rest site, such as patrolling, fighting, or other adventurous activities, without interrupting the rest.
I feel like
And I never suffer fatigue from wearing armor or sleeping in armor.
you're so buff, Threlonious.
So yeah, I hang out.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna say the next
But-
morning you are all
Yeah.
rudely awakened to the sound of squawking seagulls and folks rustling and getting quite literally tumped out of their hammocks. You're not. You're
Mhm.
paying guests. And you hear
Oh.
like, morning shift, time to go.
my
It's probably
soldier
quite
training kicks
soothing for
in.
Duck.
Yeah, my soldier training kicks in, and I'm just like flipped, land on all fours, do some push-ups, clean my bed, wrap everything up, get my pack together, put it down on the side, and stand up and see who needs help to sort their shit out. And yeah, you know what? I help out some of the other losers.
Alright. Yeah, so it is the morning. And that's what you know.
And just because I don't want to, let's just say I destroyed the lance, so I don't have to carry a lance.
Okay.
To make the other ones and drop them off. Yeah, so it's got a nice handle. And stuff
Okay.
like that.
Also,
Alright.
it still has the same handle, so like it's still familiar
Yeah.
grip to him.
Yep.
Got it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so because I didn't spend any of that 4 hours doing on Night Watch, yeah, I just wake up and help get ready and help some of the other people and these bunks kind of sort their shit out too.
Beautiful. Yeah. So everybody starts heading out.
Mm-hmm.
And are you going to the Goblin Market?
We could. Just to pick up some supplies if we want. Could we get potions from the Goblin Market? I can't remember what the little pixie guy told us.
Apples and quinces, pears and persimmons.
Apples, quinces. Okay.
Stuff poem there at the market. If you want something that isn't in that poem, you're out of luck.
Okay. I mean, I don't have to, but if we're there, I'll get some fruit to take. Also known as supply in level up advanced 5e, which is used as rations. It's a little more abstract.
Yeah. And okay, cool. So you pick up your bags, and so I'm just having a little fun over here by myself.
I can tell. I was like, do you need to know what we're carrying in our inventory, Jess?
Nope.
Okay.
Do you need to know what you're carrying in your inventory?
Well, I did pack my stuff up first thing in the morning.
You did.
Yeah, on my loose gear.
Did anyone else
I guess.
unpack?
Here's the thing, because like we were like, buying our stuff from at the beginning. Like, I don't think like Beatrice really, I think she packs a light anyway, especially when she's out exploring.
Okay.
And I think she keeps like most of her weapons are like, purposefully like don't look like weapons, so she keeps those close. And they don't probably not like the most stealable, like appealing items to take anyway. Like, oh, an umbrella! Wow, I can really sell this one.
The good news is none of you have been robbed.
Yay!
Hey!
That's what you like.
That is the good news.
Great news.
Huh?
That's great news.
Yeah.
Yeah, the plans I have for this blood honey jar. Well.
So, leaving, you hear, come by, apples and quinces, persimmons and plums, pears and
Do
fruit,
we turn into a goblin?
whatever you want, put it all in your bums. And this isn't goblin. And there are several goblins, also some gnomes and redcaps, all screaming at the top of their lungs over bushels of fruit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that interests me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over and buy some fruit.
Yeah.
Apples and quinces, persimmons and plums, come by, put it all in your bums.
Alright, give me 5 of your best apples.
How do you like them apples?
I say, I like them crunchy yet juicy. Color doesn't matter, but size, medium. In goblin.
One of the goblins, who's shorter than the rest, goes over to Threlonius and gets very excited. Goes, ah, you speak Goblin. Lovely, lovely, and only the juiciest apples for you. From your mouth, the juices will pour, the kisses. You will no longer be a boar.
Rhyme, so won't take offense. That's saying Goblin. How much you want for these juicy apples?
Well, since you're a friend, only 2 gold.
2 gold? I will pay 2 gold, but only because you're a friend. And then I give him 2 gold. That seems excessive for apples.
It is extremely excessive for apples.
It's extremely. But you know what?
These apples are more expensive than us paying to stay the night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I think this is the most expensive thing that we've purchased in this entire campaign.
Oh no, I think it's the honey, wasn't it? I think the honey.
The honey was
They
expensive.
like collectively.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give him. Yeah, I give him 2 gold.
And a quince and pomegranate for free.
Whoa! I love this business operation because it's like, oh yeah, we're giving these for you for free as well, but it's like you ask for 2 gold, so like this is more like
It's like
a
those beauty
collection of
products that
fruit.
cost way too much, and they give you like a shitty little satchel of like a sample pack, and you're like, yeah, thanks. This is enough for half my face. I say, oh, thank you, and I flick him a silver. Why not? I say, cheers, friends, in Goblin. As always, stay close to your loved ones and watch the big people.
At that,
Because like,
the goblin
they can't be
we're talking
trusted.
to runs up and goes, "These apples not for you. These apples not for you."
Oh, what?
No. Give
Wow,
it back.
that's
Give
weird.
Give back.
Only if you give me back my gold, but sure. And I get Brizeni's apples and the quince and stuff.
Yeah, he takes the apples back and then rummages around in a much dirtier looking bag and brings out 5 less enticing looking apples, but goes, "You actual friend, take these apples. Only 3 cents."
Okay. I only 3 silver. Wow. Okay.
Better apples.
All right. I do a little like a kind of I don't know. I feel like I would know a goblin kind of like thing. Yeah.
Given your backstory, I'd say yeah, you could do that.
Yeah. And you know what? I give him the blood honey jar.
He takes it and dips 2 fingers in it and goes, "Precious honey," and puts it on his forehead and on his tongue, and then dabs his fingers back in and puts a dot on your nose.
Okay. That's weird. But you know what? I've seen weirder things. I feel like this is a friendly gesture, so I just stand there and take it. I even bend down so he can put it on my nose. I feel like this is significant somehow, I say in common.
And some of the other goblins are grabbing at Beatrice and Duck in common and going, "Pomegranates, quinces," and cracking open pomegranates, and they look and smell amazing.
I will say yes, please, in Goblin as well.
Hey! I say hey! Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
like Beatrice is like, yeah, like okay, these goblins can speak common, but also it's like I have 2 friends that can speak goblin. I'm gonna leave this to them.
Yeah.
like the one
I will
American
provide-
in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think like she's definitely like, close enough to like admire the wares, but I think that she is like, more occupied on like watching everyone's back in case like, we get, stolen from, or like there are enemies about that we aren't aware of because, of the Fae, back in time stuff. You know, who knows?
Hmm.
This is D&D.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Duck. If you want, you can give me an Arcana or a Nature check on the fruit that they're offering you.
Ooh, heck yes. Let's do nature. So I
Okay.
am proficient in nature. I'm using wisdom, yeah?
Mhm.
Alright, 18.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
So you just taking a look and smelling how good these fruits smell. They smell magically enhanced to be good.
Yeah, I think.
Mm.
Oh, it's like a candy apple. It's like rotten on the inside, but.
And seeing the ones that Threlonius was just given, like, those look like some regular apples, but the ones that you're all being offered that are very expensive have a lot of magic on them. That,
Ooh.
you know, pump up the desirability of these apples.
Pop
And
it
you
up.
know, if
Mm.
you were to, like, eat one of these fruits, you might never want to eat anything else again other than these fruits.
Oh, nice.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'll definitely ask if they have ones that are more of the regular kind.
At that, one of them looks at the goblin that Threlonius was talking to, and B, this is completely lost on you, but Threlonius and Duck, you overhear this argument of like, what are you doing selling our food? That's for our lunch. That's not what we sell here. Why would you give away our lunch to customers?
Our lunch.
And the goblin's like, he was nice. He knew the handshake that my cousin Jeff knew. Come on, man.
Maybe some blood, honey.
And it's like, hey, we were like, how are we supposed to make a business here? You need repeat customers. And
I think I'll
goblin
pass.
just looks
then.
at Duck and is like, no food for you.
You know, that's fair. Have a lovely day. And I'll walk back to where Beatrice is and just say, do not eat that stuff.
As I
Thank you
walk
for
away,
the warning.
I to the grumpy one that was like not happy. I fling him an extra silver for his troubles.
And kind of acts like he didn't get it. And kind of
Mm-hmm.
at you, but you do see him pocket it.
Yeah, nice. Oh, I love goblins.
And yeah, you have a non-enchanted fruit for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yes, we achieved 5 regular apples. I love fantasy adventures. Can I count that as supply?
Yes, you may.
Let's just round it off and say an extra 2 supply. I feel like 2.5 apples is a ration.
Nice.
But yeah,
Sounds good.
yum. Okay, I guess we're doing the time travel thing now, right, team?
Let's do the time warp. But not again.
For the first time, yeah.
It's just a jump for the first time.
Yeah.
So yeah. You head to Dr. Jekyll's place, and the door is swinging open. But there is a note there for you.
Huh.
That says, go to door C. Don't wake me up. I had
Okay.
a long night. HJ. MD.
Interesting.
PhD.
Alright, well, I suppose we should go to that room. Very odd that, a doctor or a scientist, an experimentalist, would not want to be there for the actual, potion and, drinking. I think that would have, I think you'd get some good notes from, seeing how it looks like from the outside when you're
yeah.
not,
You think it's
going through the process yourself.
Yeah, he said it was the first time that he'd done this, I think he'd want to be there for it. But you know what? A late night is a late night. You know, maybe he hit the his own potions, if you know what I mean. Maybe he wanted a little celebration drink that he finally could rope someone into time travel. It's crazy. I still don't get it. He said something about turning into dogs yesterday as well.
Are you going to try and wake him up?
No, I'm not. I
Yeah.
respect a man who's allowed to sleep in.
All right. The study is open, and there are a variety of closet doors in there and wardrobes.
okay.
They are all
Okay.
labeled.
This one labeled Narnia.
There is one labeled N. And they are labeled A, C, N, G.
L? Okay. Okay. And which one are we meant? Which one are we going to?
We're going to the sea, I get it.
C.
We'll see.
What's be a pirate's favorite letter?
Are you sure it's not
R.
R?
Yes. Or X.
Uh,
Yes.
Fun.
uh,
That's right. All right.
What are a pirate's socks made out of? Argyle.
Oh god.
Hi, I'm a dog. I'm your GM. And
the D in DM actually stands
Yeah.
for Dork
Yeah,
Master.
stands for Dorkmeister.
That's weird.
Look at old Dorkmeister. Okay. All right. Well, I can see that the lance and the longsword have been taken, so that's cool. Means the old guy probably has, you know. Actually, he probably should not be seen in his armor. So let's do this.
Right. Open up the wardrobe C.
Everybody give me a perception check.
Oh, first roll.
This is so sus. Oh, natural 20!
Hey!
Oh, nice. I got 18.
I got 12.
So, into the wardrobe is pitch black. And you're all used to, like, seeing in the darkness, but it's really dark in here. Beyond the darkness, though, I'm gonna say, Duck, you smell salt water. And Threlonius, you smell that as well, but you also hear crashing waves.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Beatrice, you smell and hear all of that as well, but you also get this sense of vertigo that wherever this leads will be very high up.
So this is this is gonna be like Tears of the Kingdom. I understand.
I have not played that game.
Me neither. I was like, is that game set in high up? I was thinking more like sliders.
that game involves diving from the sky into bodies of water.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of like sliders. If anyone is old enough to remember that.
I do remember sliders, but when you
Yeah.
said it, I thought of like the teeny tiny hamburgers.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Yes.
also was thinking of
is anyone old enough to remember hamburgers? That's my secret, Jess. I'm always hungry. It's not even a check. No, I won't go into it. But it strikes me as weird that, like, I'm this hungry all the time and I don't have worms. Is that or a parasite of some sort? I just thought I'd put it out there. You know what?
Is that in or
Let's
out
get-
of
let's
character?
It's out of character. That's just me being honest. Look, let's get real. When I play level up advanced 5e, sometimes I don't feel as hungry as I normally do, and I don't have parasites.
Mm. That's how Maria Callas got really skinny, actually. Was
Playing level up 5e.
Yes, playing level
Oh.
up 5e.
Wow, if only we could do such a good promotion as that.
She played level up 5e and it made her career. Um,
I dive into the closet.
So I assume that Beatrice is about to warn them, but then Thelonious goes in.
love it.
Yeah, so before this, I was just Beatrice just turns to Doc and just well, apparently, we have to dive down a bit to get to the water from here. So be prepared for that. I guess Thelonious, maybe he knew that already and went straight in. I don't know.
I'm always
Maybe.
prepared.
Beatrice, can you swim?
Yes. I was just gonna go to my character sheet to see, and then I was like, no, everyone has a swim speed. I'll be fine.
Excellent. Thanks for the heads up, and Duck dives in.
Duck
Head first.
dive.
Woo.
All right, everybody give me an athletics or acrobatics check as you emerge from this portal that is indeed emerging into a cloud over the ocean.
Where we dropping?
Whoa. Yeah. Where are we dropping team?
I forget I have athletics, but also my dexterity is higher.
Cool. I'm a knight, so I don't get disadvantage when I'm
Hey.
wearing heavy armor.
I rolled a
That's cool.
14.
It's I
Wow.
was a little nervous about Thelonious diving in the ocean in heavy armor.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a 6, so I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Reroll that. Oh, that looked like a 19, but it was really... Oh, 18! Plus stuff!
Hey.
Yeah.
I got a 5.
Oh,
Alright.
18 plus 5.
My
20,
home
20.
turn.
I got 23.
All right, 23, 5. There is that floating inspiration.
Oh, yeah. You should take it.
Okay. Yeah, that would be kind of embarrassing. Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, last time we
Totally.
didn't even use it at all, so
Totally.
it's better to
This is
spend
true.
it than to
Mhm.
hold on and never use it.
And what did
Okay,
Beatrice get?
that's
14.
Okay,
an 18 on my reroll.
Hey.
beautiful.
I'm holding the shield kind of as a wind buffer, so I'm not just going straight down
So you
really fast.
all dive perfectly into the ocean. You just
Nice.
cut through the water and you feel the salt and sun on your skin.
By the way, I think that Beatrice is
In my
the
armor.
last one to go through the wardrobe, and that's because she was busy changing out of her big elaborate dress into one of those old timey one piece swimsuits, but it's striped, so it's like a bee.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. I love that so much.
But she's the parasol out, and that's what's helping her make sure she gets a good landing.
I love it. So, however, it's a little bit of a tough landing in that you do not go unnoticed. You cut through the water beautifully. However, how many of you have a swim speed? I know Duck does.
I mean,
Mm-mm.
standard 5th
especially.
edition where it's everyone can swim, but you're not. You're
It's like
going to
half.
like half speed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, you notice the water that you are in turn jet black.
Oh
And
no!
you are now
Mm.
swimming in darkness.
Okay.
Roll for initiative.
Oh! Oh!
Yay!
Underwater initiative! Oh dear.
Things you love to
Oh,
hear.
no.
I get expertise
Glad
dice.
we've got a
Actually,
shape-shifting druid.
No. Yeah,
That
I
can-
guess I wouldn't get expertise dice on this just because I haven't seen our enemy yet. So I
Yeah,
don't
true.
Look at them.
I rolled very low.
I rolled garbage
that
on initiative, so
Mm.
that is
See,
an 18.
who's the garbager?
I
I rolled
keep writing
7.
a V for you, Draz, just because I'm used to. I'm like Vittori, 18.
But
Jess, she's a bee.
rhymes with bee.
Not a bee, not a
Tori.
bee.
But yeah.
What? How did
I got
everybody
a-
else do?
Got a 7.
12.
7. Okay. Let's see. We got a 12 plus 7 and a 4. So.
Okay, just gonna look up underwater stuff.
Yeah. You know, this
Creatures
is
without swim speeds have disadvantage on attacks using any weapon other than a dagger, dueling dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident.
Mhm.
Like
guess
tridents
what
there.
Beatrice uses.
Uh-huh.
A whip?
No, she has her
The
weapon.
yeah,
She
yeah.
has 4 weapons. She has a throwing dagger, a dueling dagger, a short sword, and a whip.
Nice. Hell yeah. Range weapon attacks
and
automatically
I
miss
chose
beyond their normal
to
range underwater.
buy 4 weapons because they actually, I think 5th level up / advanced 5th edition does a good job of like giving weapons more interesting traits.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're like, I
like it.
do like that like you can have like a normal dagger and you can't throw it, but it is cheaper than a throwing dagger, which is more akin to the standard 5th edition one.
All right, Beatrice, you are up.
All right, can I see what our enemy is?
You are. Let's see. There. Maybe if you...
I'm taking that as a no.
There's magical darkness, so
Mm.
you know what? I'm gonna say you
Damn,
can
she's not
see
Vittori.
an enemy. You see a giant octopus. And that is not in the magical darkness. It is just on the edge of it. You see tentacles coming out of the magical darkness.
Oh,
I'm like,
cool.
I hope that's not dark.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
That is not
Where's
me.
blind fighting when you need it?
I would
doesn't
definitely
work in
yell, "That's
magical
not me!"
darkness. That's how I finally handled Adara.
Alright, in that case, since that is the enemy that she can see, she will indeed swim towards the... I assume the octopus is, like, coming towards, so, like, in a way that seems to, like, oh yeah, this is gonna attack if we
Yes.
don't do something. Okay, yeah. Well, it is time to... I think, also, she has removed her sword from her parasol at this point, like, she unsheathes it.
Okay.
Because, like, I think the umbrella is not, conductive to underwater combat. Anyway,
That's fair.
time to do a swing. Okay, so she has a +5, so that is an 18.
An 18 hits. An octopus is
Nice. Okay, and now here's a fun thing
Except for the
about something that Beatrice got at 3rd level is that now she basically has a dexterity-based like great axe. I think I forget if it's like the like it does a D12 now.
Okay.
So Wait, I actually... God, I get mixed up between a D12 and a... Oh,
What did you say, a great axe?
I think it's either the Great Axe or the Great Sword. The one that does the D12, not the 2D6.
Oh, yeah. Great, yeah.
She rolled an
Does this have
11 on her
disadvantage?
dice. No, because it's still a short sword. She rolled 11 on the die and she has +3, so that is 14 points of damage.
Dang. All right.
I think this is really cool because they
So
basically...
how does it work? It's a short sword and an axe?
It's not... It basically acts like an axe, because I'll read it out.
Oh.
Feel my sting. When you're wielding a light or finesse weapon in melee and not using a shield, you treat that weapon damage dice as 1d12, and you may have the weapon gain the
that's so
heavy
good.
property while you're wielding it.
Oh, I love that. That's a cool barbarian-y kind of
yeah.
mechanic.
You
That's
cannot attack with a weapon held in your other hand in the same turn, which makes sense. It's treating this as a two-handed weapon,
Right.
basically. And you can't use the dueling fighting style from the fighter, you know,
So
there.
just big ass swings. That's awesome.
I like it.
And I really like the way that's worded, because it's like,
Yeah.
it invites, like, oh yeah, a dexterity build with a high, you know, damage dice, but like a lot of caveats to make sure that no one can abuse it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does a big swing at this octopus.
Anything else?
I think this is also a good... I realize that usually, like, people rage before they go into combat, but, like, I completely forgot because I haven't used it yet, but, like, yeah. Beatrice, I think this is also a good time for Beatrice to rage. Which basically, you know, she is,
Do you wanna, like,
channeling...
retroactive that and add your
Yeah.
rage damage to it?
She doesn't have rage damage, that's also why I wasn't
okay.
thinking about it. But basically, like, her rage is, you know, her channeling the anger from other people in the world,
Mm-hmm.
and, like, you know, having the mental fortitude to, like, recognize it's not her own anger, but, like, still utilize it. Which also, basically, there are, you know, a few things different about Rage than in Standard 5th Edition. You know, the biggest change is that, like, you don't get rage damage, like, you don't, like, get more damage if you're using strength weapons, which is actually really nice for me, because it means I'm not, like, weakening myself by not, you know, using a strength weapon. But you do get hit points every single, turn that stack. So it's, like, temporary hit points that stack, which is just called rage
love
hit
that.
points. And so, like, yeah, every turn I get... Oh yeah, I think at 2 hit points right now. So she's at like 43 right now, basically.
Solo.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right.
And yeah. And you know, I have the resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing that normal rage does. And I can't cast spells as normal, but yeah, like basically the benefit here is like being able to tank better.
And what?
Do you have to see them?
No.
Nice. Thank you.
Also, this rage does fix the thing that is the most annoying thing about, like, standard rage, which is you have to, like, hit something or, like, be hit.
Yeah.
It removes that completely, which is beautiful.
Nice.
It doesn't... That was not a good, you know, prerequisite to begin with.
So, do creatures get advantage on you while you're raging?
No.
Okay. Cool.
I just get beefier and I can't cast spells. This is also why last session, Beatrice has the power to share this rage with other people. They gain this basically the same, you know, things, except they don't get resistance to damage. They just get the health. But it does mean that I can either cast it on someone, well, not cast, but like use it on someone that doesn't have magic, so they're not impeded and they like get you know, more health, or I can use it on an enemy and they can't cast spells.
Oh, that's so
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
wow.
That's fun.
That's some cool hacks.
Yeah, and I think that is such a smart, like, usage of, like, rage to, like, understand that, oh yeah, you know, if rage has benefits and drawbacks, then, like, you should be able to, you know, use both of those.
Any other actions for Beatrice?
No, that is just her first turn.
It is the octopus's turn, and the octopus got a natural 1.
Oh,
So I'm going to say.
disarm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the octopus flails wildly at you. The only thing that I would add to this is a fumble table because I just love them and I think that they're fun. But
Okay, so, hey Jess.
yo,
I would like to use one exertion to use speed over strength. When a creature attacks you with a melee weapon with the heavy property, or a large size or larger creature attacks with a natural weapon, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack using a dual wielding or finesse, which is my short sword. So I can use it to do another attack.
yeah.
Yeah,
go
how big
for
is
it.
this octopus? Is it giant as in medium sized, or is it giant as in large?
As in large sized.
Hell yeah.
Does a 13 hit?
It does.
Hey, so that is another. Okay, that was 7 more points of damage.
Okay. And the octopus gets afraid and is going to ink cloud around itself. So the area is now heavily obscured for 1 minute.
And magical darkness as well?
Magical
Is that
darkness
still going?
adjacent to that.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
wow.
fun.
Okay.
hard to see around here.
Yeah.
So, you are all now blinded in this area, but this octopus is severely harmed, and it is now Duck's turn.
So Duck is gonna turn into a crocodile
Yeah!
and dive under the water. And
heck
something
yeah.
cool about Duck and druids is druids get these things called secrets of nature. And the one that Duck has, it gives them blind sight for 10 feet if they're fully submerged in water.
Oh, that is
And
good.
also a swim
so
speed.
good.
So, yeah. And I
Nice.
checked class features, which this is a class feature, do transfer to your wild shape. So Duck would be able to see as a crocodile under the water. Just like taking a look around. What's going on?
So, Duck, you see a deeply bleeding giant octopus,
Oh.
as well as a marrow holding a harpoon.
Oh no. Okay.
The harpoon is like pointed
Oh,
right
and what
at
is a
Beatrice's
marrow?
back.
Jess?
It's like
is it like a mer person?
An
A merman,
angrier
mermaid?
person. It is the in
Oh.
between of a mermaid and a sahuagin. They're not a shark, but not a fish. They're the angry fish, like a piranha person.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like a street shark.
Yes, like a street shark.
Yeah. Before you said the tavern was the, I can't remember, but I thought you said something marrow, as
The
in like
voiceless
bone marrow.
yeah.
The voiceless marrow. I was like, this place is gonna be fucked up. It's got bone marrow stuff going on here.
Oh,
Yeah.
not that kind of marrow.
It's a marrow, not a marrow. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay.
And I guess I will then pop back up because I needed just to be submerged to see this stuff. And I'll pop back up and just yell, "Marrow underwater!" And I can talk.
Yeah.
So, weird.
Cool.
All right.
Also, if you all need to hold on, Crocodile is large, so you could probably climb onto Duck's back if you needed
Ooh,
to.
yeah.
Anything else? From
Chompy mount.
Nope.
Thrillonius?
That's all I got.
You are up.
I'm gonna surface. And it's not dark up here, which is great. So I'm gonna like swim over and I'm gonna mount I'm gonna mount Duck in alligator form
Yeah.
and pull out my javelin. One of two javelins. I'm gonna pull out Philip.
Fill up the javelin.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna ready and actually just to javelin the shit out of octopus if I see it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Beautiful. And then let's see. Beatrice seems like the biggest threat at this point. So
The biggest threat.
the biggest threat.
Seems like the biggest buzzkill for an enemy.
Beatrice does a 17 hit you.
Let us see. So my armored AC is 50. I mean, my unarmored AC is 15. However, I have the parrying ability, like trait on my short sword, which does mean that I can add I believe a D4 onto the. I need to check the weapons again.
Okay.
But I believe it is a D4 to my AC against one attack.
Okay.
And it is not a reaction, which is I saw that, I was like, oh, thank God. It's basically like a second reaction, and I love that.
Sweet.
Yeah, single melee. Oh, wait, is it a melee attack or a range attack?
This is rain. No,
Okay,
this
so-
is melee, actually.
Okay. So yeah, I can. But actually,
So
can I
it's a
see
thing
this
that can be
enemy?
either.
Is this?
You
Can I see?
It's in magical darkness, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Okay, so I can't parry against this, so it does hit.
Alright.
One day the parrying will come to useful, and it's gonna be great.
10 piercing damage, but you're resistant to that, so 5.
Yeah.
And give
5 and I only take 3 damage because it cuts through my rage hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Give me a strength saving throw. Target number is 14.
Okay. I have advantage on strength saving throws because I am in rage. That's also a thing that still carries over from the standard 5th edition rage.
Okay.
And I win a proficiency on this, so that is a 15.
Okay. You are not pulled into the clutches of the marrow. You just
Yay.
get poked. And then the
Ow.
harpoon releases you. And so then, as a bonus action, that crocodile seems kind of dangerous. I would like that crocodile to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. Ooh, 19 on the die.
Dang,
The crocodile's
that is a success.
dexterity. Yeah.
Whoa! I say.
But
Summon your back.
her to be
Oh, yeah.
plus 12.
Nice.
However, still going to take half
Okay.
of. Okay, origin. Sorry. I need to take this out. I'm going to complain for a second. Crystal Cast gives free dice at every con, and they're very nice. However, they put the name of the con on one side, and then Crystal Cast on the other, and you don't know what's a 6 and what's a 1.
It's whatever you want it to be.
Okay.
I mean, at least with a D6, you can do the maths pretty easily of, like, looking at the...
See,
unless they're, like,
con,
opposing sides.
Breakout con on this side, and a 1 on the other side. Okay.
Oh, so that's a 6.
It was. So 10, 26.
Yeah, you can't even math it if they're on opposite sides.
Yeah.
Well, it was
Because-
on opposite sides, right in.
That's what I mean.
Opposite sides on both. So I was like, I
On
can't-
opposite sides.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
because if
was-
you add... Did you know if you add both sides, it turns to 7?
Yes.
Yeah,
On every
but
side
it's
of
like,
us? Yeah.
it doesn't really help if, like, they're
If
both...
they're both sides, it's
Yeah.
not really...
Right.
Then you have to, like, do the maths of, like, looking at a different dice to
Oh,
make
I rolled
sure.
a 3.5.
So 26 divided in half is 13
13.
lightning
Okay.
damage.
The crocodile. Ooh.
Oh.
You know what happens to a crocodile when it's struck by lightning? The same thing as everything else.
As a lightning bolt shoots through the darkness at you.
Oh, that's awesome. I also have lightning magic, so this crocodile
Oh.
is like, hell yeah, this is so
It's
cool.
on.
As it takes a lot of damage. But I'm still a crocodile.
Cool. Beatrice, you are up.
Alright, so I assume I still can't see the marrow through
the magic.
So I'm just gonna deal with this octopus while I can.
I mean, you can still try and attack the marrow, it'd just be a disadvantage.
It would just be attacking the darkness, which I don't fancy. I think we should, in the D&D speak, make sure that the action economy is going more our way first.
That's fair. You don't want to hug the octopus?
No! That's a 12. Does that hit?
It does.
Oh, you can see the octopus
Oh, wow,
through the
the
magic
AC
darkness?
is really low.
Told you, the AC of the octopus is quite low.
So we can see the octopus through the magic darkness?
And the ink?
It's in ink.
It's in an ink cloud.
Oh, actually, would that be disadvantage?
Also, you would have to
then?
swim
Yes, it is.
to
It's heavily
the...
obscured, so it's disadvantage
Okay.
either way.
Fine.
So does that mean you'd have to... So we can either swim into the magic darkness or into the ink,
Yes.
basically.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
That's a 13, so I think
That still hits.
Okay, that is another 5 points of damage.
Okay. Anything else from B?
Not at the moment.
Okay. It is the octopus's turn. Alright, and that is 13, 18 to hit you.
For me?
Yes.
It's for me? Yeah, that hits.
Alright, and that is not very high. 4.
Wait, if this is the octopus, I will roll a d4 to see if that. Oh no, yeah, that still hits. I got a 1 on my.
Are you swimming underwater this whole time, Beatrice?
Yes, but also,
Cool.
I assume that combat is still like 6 seconds, so
It is.
like this is still
Yeah.
You
like.
can hold your breath
Every
for minutes
time-
equal to your constitution modifier.
Yeah, and so I have.
I think you have to roll every time you get hit to see if you're suffocating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a new thing, which is pretty cool.
What's the check for that?
It's a Constitution
Let's see.
saving throw, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Adventure
Yes,
is
it's concentration.
environment.
Yeah. Thought I had that out open.
What's the DC for that also?
Underwater. Blah, blah, blah. Da, 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 da. Creature takes damage while holding its breath underwater must succeed in a concentration check. It just
Yeah.
doesn't say what
Or
it is.
immediately
Oh.
begin
It just says-
suffocating. Okay.
Because I rolled a 16.
Wonder what
if
the
that
con
helps.
is. I feel like the 16 is good.
Would it be like a 10 or something, maybe?
Checks.
Mm.
Oh, I guess it wouldn't just work the same way it does with like magic.
Yeah. I'm just checking how they work on here. Okay, concentration checks. Constitution saving throw DC is 10 or half the damage taken, whichever is higher.
Okay.
Mm.
So
Okay.
yeah, I think I succeed.
Yes. So you are taking 7 bludgeoning damage and are grappled.
But that's
Oh, but
half.
that's half.
So
Hmm.
4? I forget if it's rounded up or down. For...
I think it's rounded up because everything in here is mean.
Okay. Yeah. So it would be
I love
4.
rounding up.
So
Makes sense.
Grappled.
Mathematically.
And restraint. As you
Oh,
get
no.
a
Fine.
big old tentacly hug.
Suffocating is bad.
But you're not suffocating. You're just hugged
Yet. Yeah.
by the octopus. And
Underwater.
Now it is Duck's turn.
All right, I'll turn my head a little bit to Thrillonius and say, "Hold on!" And I'm going to dive to the octopus so I can see it and do a bite on the octopus. Okay, that is a 20.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Not natural.
that will hit.
Whoa.
Okay. And then I get a D10. Okay, that's gonna be 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
And the target is grappled with an escape DC of 12 until the grapple ends.
Grab
the
me and your
octopus.
Grapple the grappler.
Yes. The
Nice.
target is restrained, and I am clamped on there.
Sweet.
And I can't bite a different target. Yeah.
That's so funny.
So I now have this image of like Bee wrapped in these tentacles, and then this crocodile just takes a big chomp out of like the one non-tentacle part.
Imagine it's like a dog, you know, when they get a toy and they're like, "Arr!"
Yes.
Yep.
But a crocodile.
Anything else from Doc?
That is all I have as a crocodile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Threlonius, you are up.
I can't see because it's still heavily obscured.
Yes, it is.
So I'm just riding a giant crocodile underwater, holding my breath. And I can't see. I have a javelin out. This is
if
gosh,
you
there's not
break
much
the
I can do.
concentration of the darkness caster, then you could see.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, but I'd have to see the darkness caster who's in the darkness.
That's true.
It's a good part about Magic Darkness. Or if I drank all the ink. I mean, where
Please
if I was
don't
like
drink
a whale.
ink. They are, a valuable cast member.
You can drink octopus ink. It's organic. All right. What I can do though is pull a stance, and I'm gonna pull.
Jazzed up in the water.
I'm gonna pull it. Well, I can pull a cavalier stance because I'm riding. Duck's armor class increases by 1, which is better than nothing. Because I'm on top, and I'm gonna anything that comes your way, I can try and deflect it. And oof,
You were being so good. What happened?
Oh no, Triska.
7.
Okay, there you go.
Oh,
I'm gonna spend.
Triska
spend a
had
point for that
opinions
one.
on where the camera should be.
He did. All right.
And I'm gonna maybe pull out my greatsword.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the spear back, pull out my greatsword, and just
As
ready in
you
action. Ah!
Reach into your bag.
Oh no!
Something bites you from within
Oh!
your bag. Does a 19 hit you, Thelonious?
It does.
Okay.
Damn, so you said we didn't get stolen from, but little did we know, we got
Yeah.
something added.
We got pocketed.
So you take 5 piercing damage.
Ow! 5 piercing damage.
And when you remove your greatsword, you
Uh-huh.
see a creature. You would recognize this because you've been on a battlefield, and that is where they live. This is
Before you tell me,
This is a blood maggot sucking
Oh.
on your hand.
a blood maggot.
It's
Yay.
you know
That's
that
cool.
it will begin to burrow.
Ow! Okay.
But you can make a strength check to remove it.
All right.
Next
Yeah. Okay. So I pull out my greatsword and get a blood maggot on my hands.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna spend a Can I do? This is a weird one. Primal Intercept is the instant you sense an opponent has moved within your guard, I can attack in response. But technically, it hasn't moved in my guard. It's been there the whole time. So I can't do that.
I'll let you use it because you didn't know that it was there.
Yeah, okay. Oh, gosh, that costs 2 points of exertion. I will do it. Okay, so I'm going to make a melee attack against this thing, barring an time, mate.
I mean, you can just, make a strength check to rip it out of you.
Okay.
But if you want to attack it, that would be like, if you
Oh,
saw
okay.
a witch on you and instead of pulling it out, you'd stab it
Yeah.
with a sword.
Yeah, I'm going to, shave it off. So it says when a creature makes a weapon attack or attempts to grapple you, I can use my reaction to make a melee weapon attack against it, which I
Okay.
will do. because I like stabbing things. Stabbing things is great.
I love that this thing has a burrow speed, but it only burrows into
Ooh.
you.
Yeah. All right. I hope I have. That's not great.
Yes, it can be also removed with a successful piercing or slashing attack,
Mm-hmm.
and takes damage equal to half the
Let's
damage
try.
dealt to its host.
God.
Oh, this is not a good one. Do I have anything special I can do? That's an 11.
That will not remove the blood maggot. Its AC is too
Ow! Ow!
high. Okay.
I go.
I'm gonna
and
say
I
you don't hit yourself, but at the thought of hitting yourself, maybe you just shy away. You're like, oh, I don't want to hit my hand.
All right, I'm gonna make a con saving throw, and I got a 1. Oh, 7 plus 0. Oh, that's still bad. Oh, plus 3. That's 10. Oh, is that enough to beat drowning? 10. Meet and beat.
A meeting.
Yes, because it was 10. If it beats, it beats. So yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Whew, thank you for that proficiency. Woo. Okay,
Yeah, you're good.
that's me done. Yeah.
All right. And now, this crocodile is becoming a problem. So, out of the darkness. Oh, that's an @1!
Hell yeah.
A claw shoots at you, and I'm gonna say with that @1, the darkness is dispelled.
Oh, hell yeah.
And you all see this marrow now. And
Nice.
fully enraged that happened.
He has rage too.
But she is going to cast Mage Bolt at Threlonius. Threlonius, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, Mage Bolt. Okay. Do I have a thing for that? Oh, and I've used my reaction. Okay, saving throw time.
I mean, Threlonius is
No,
not
okay.
really the problem here, but Threlonius is wearing metal, which makes him a nice target.
Yeah, it does. I rolled a 1. So I'm not going to bother adding anything to that. A lot of 1s today.
So would that be double damage? I did roll a lot of 1s with this, so that's good.
Oof.
Um,
Oof.
So 10, 13. Yeah, that would have just been 13, but we're gonna double it. So now that's 26.
Are we double damage?
Lightning damage because
okay.
you got a @1.
Oh, okay, that's how that works. How much? 26?
Mm-hmm. But I rolled straight up 26 before, so you know this is better.
Oh. I can use my calculator. I don't have much health left.
All right.
And that's a con saving throw to not drown. Half of 26 is 12. I'm going to be 12. Oh, I am rolling really bad. I got a 10.
All right.
As I am
suffocate.
6 hit points away from being zeroed, I let out a big breath. A big old breath of, ow, that nearly killed me.
I imagine the sonic, drowning sound.
Okay, so then you have, let's see, how many rounds is it? Rounds equal to your constitution modifier, so that's how many rounds you have. Until you begin to die.
Oh, okay, and then suffocating.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
two rounds.
You are restrained by a creature who is also restrained. Would you like...
So does the creature the octopus being restrained, basically null, so, because I have disadvantage on my attacks, but creatures attacking the creature that is restrained get advantage, so does that cancel each other out? Do I just attack normally here?
I'm going to say that you still have disadvantage because you are restrained. However, because it is also restrained, it no longer has advantage on you, and it also
Okay.
has disadvantage on any attacks it would make. Although it can attack anybody else because it is grappling you.
That's very funny. Okay.
But if you
That
want to
is
break
a
out of it, you could just do, an escape check.
yeah, fair, but I feel like this is gonna die soon anyway.
Oh, you
so
have no
that's
idea.
a 12. That's a
Yeah,
12.
That'll hit.
Oh,
That is a 12 on the damage die, so that's 15 damage.
It had 2 HP left. So how do you cut your way out of the giant octopus?
Yeah, like I've tangled my tentacles and I'm like, how rude! And I just do a big swing with my sword and just
How rude.
slice all of the tentacles that are holding
nice
me
one, Jar Jar.
hostage at this in just one fell swoop. And
I love it. Anything else? Now that you can see the, I keep wanting to call them the Marrow Witch. They're not a witch. They are a, Marrow Mage.
Marrow Mage. Also, I'm actually suffocating. So suffocating just says generally a creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its Constitution modifier.
Okay.
But because I failed my underwater check, I go straight to suffocating, which is number of rounds equal to just your con, not proficiency. So
Right.
I have 1 round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Unless you surface.
Well, I need to surface in that round, definitely. I'm like, oh boy.
Just imagining when I play The Witcher and Geralt starts to suffocate, and I'm trying to get to the top, and you can see the top of the water, and you're like, no.
After being, freed from the octopus, Beatrice is gonna start swimming to the surface just to make sure that she doesn't drown. And that will be her turn. Unless
All right. Giant octopus is dead. So it's Duck's turn.
Oh.
Yeah, I would probably hear the air bubbles behind me from Threlonius. So I'm going to use my movement to surface with Threlonius on my back. So you don't die. I'm not incredibly useful. So I will swim on the surface of the water up to where the marrow is.
Okay.
Just on the surface, so Threlonius can get some air.
It's not really leaving the threatened area, just getting Thelonious up there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Don't die. All okay, Beatrice? The talking crocodile. Nice shot. And that's my turn.
All right. Thelonious. You can breathe.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Hell, I'm almost dead. Oh. Yikes. Armor versus electricity, huh? Okay. So can I see anything from here?
Yeah. You can see in the water an angry marrow and pieces of an octopus.
Angry Marrow. How far away is this Angry Marrow? And the Angry Marrow is underwater, correct?
Yes, the angry marrow is indeed underwater.
Okay. How far away you reckon? Can I swim to it?
Yeah. Well, how far did Duck swim just now? I assume not terribly far.
The duck
30
is an
feet.
underwater,
Well,
so I can only swim 15 feet. But here's the thing. I can... Oh, gosh, I can't... Underwater. Ooh, it is rough for a night. And today, so my whole deal is throwing my greatsword, which is really cool. But you can't throw greatswords underwater. Only
true.
javelins. Yeah. Oh, I've got this maggot on my hand. I'm gonna get this maggot off my hand.
Yeah.
That's what I really need to do. Otherwise, I'm just probably going to get burrowed to death. I'm going to make an attack against this thing. Try and shave it off with my
A
greatsword.
strength check if you want.
Yeah.
It's a DC 11.
Okay. The thing is, I'm better at slicing things than strengthening things.
That's fine. Go for it. Give me an attack.
So I'm gonna go for an attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull a zealous stance, and you know what? I'm gonna pull a screw it. Yeah, I'm gonna pull a zealous stance and a throwing stance for free using one of my abilities, and it means I get to add expertise on this attack against this blood maggot. Oh, I don't think I needed it, but it's fine. So that's 12 plus 5, 17 to hit.
That will
this
hit.
blood maggot. Scrape it off my arm.
Roll me damage, but you are doing this
Okay.
damage to yourself.
Oh wait,
Oh.
to myself?
Yes.
I'm not like
Yeah.
I'm not carefully cutting away.
A blood
Oh,
maggot can be removed with a successful piercing or slashing attack and takes damage equal to half the damage dealt to the host.
oh,
Although it hasn't burrowed yet, so you know what? I'll say you can straight up.
yeah.
damage the
I was
blood.
gonna say I wouldn't cut into myself being this low hit points.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
that's...
say
Yeah.
it hasn't burrowed yet, so I'll let you attack it.
Uh huh.
So
I was gonna say that makes a difference.
There we go.
So that is, gosh, 5 plus 3, 8. Didn't roll
It had
very
3
well.
hit points. You have killed the blood maggot.
Wow, wow! I say as I shave this thing off off my arm, and then I put it back in my backpack.
Oh,
that's another supply right there.
oh my god.
Oh my god.
You know, Thelonious
Soldier
and
life.
Brooks might be like, quite different characters, but they are both DW characters, and I appreciate that,
He's a soldier. He's a soldier. He's used to, having to subsist off some pretty gross stuff in the field. All right, maggot defeated.
All right.
I'm gonna-
Maggot defeated.
I'm gonna do
That
a
is
thing
all. That's all I can do for me.
in the Discord.
And I'm gonna maybe. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna stick on the back of the crocodile. I'll stay there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it is the Marrow's turn. Marrow's gonna try and go for that crocodile again.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe with dice that won't hit me this time. Okay, that's better. Does a 19 hit you, Duck?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Mm.
9, 13 piercing damage, and you are grappled, not restrained.
So that takes down the crocodile form.
Oh no!
Um,
And now,
No one just on your back.
gonna try
Yeah,
and
you're just-
bite you. So, let's see. Okay. It doesn't get advantage on the bite attack when you're grappled. It just does more damage, which is fun. So that will definitely hit, because that's a 16 on the die. So, let's see. 6, 7,
Oof.
11 piercing damage. As it takes a big
Yeah.
chomp out of you.
and that's out of actual Duck. Ow!
No!
And there were
Ow.
7 carryover damage from the wild shape attack too. So Duck is hurt here.
Oh, what attack was that? What kind of attack?
A bite.
A bite from the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's grappled on me now.
all right. Would you say that it is within my guard? Like, is it within
Yes.
5 foot of me?
Yeah,
I'm
you are
riding-
Still,
Riding duck.
as Duck shifts, I want to know what this looks like. As Duck shifts from crocodile to tiefling, and you were a straddle Duck. Are you
Uh-huh.
are you like in chicken fight position in the pool, or are you like wrapped around Duck's waist? Like, how does this work?
I feel like it would be like piggyback,
Okay,
like a piggyback situation,
you're
but
like a Yoda
I
backpack.
yeah, they do lose the cavalier stance because it has to be like a larger creature for me.
Okay.
Oh no.
So unfortunately, we can't continue this. So yeah, I just kind of float off. So I'm going to do Primal Intercept as it moves within attack range. Oh, I'm going to burn up another 2 exertion for this. Luckily, I got that feat that gives you a lot of exertion points.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make an attack against it. And
That's good, because this creature has taken no damage.
oh, good. Okay. So that rolled 10 plus expertise. 14 plus 5. 19 to
That
hit.
definitely hits.
Yeah, with my great sword. Oh, it's underwater. Disadvantage. Oh, exactly the same. Cool. Happy with that. So that is damage-wise. Let's do it.
Also, Draz, have you rolled any nat ones tonight? Because if you have, you
no.
get inspiration for it.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any
It's
inspiration.
just been
yet.
everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, last session I was the only one that got inspiration, so I think
True.
it's only fair.
Okay. So 8, 9. So that's 10 damage of piercing. Wait,
Alright.
slashing. Sweet. Done. Choose a weapon you load. I'm just looking to see if I can pump another combat maneuver into this. No, I can't. It's I can do a thing, but it has to be on my turn during bonus action.
Okay.
So that is it for now. The Murrow is it's a medium creature, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, it's large. It's
Cool.
large. You could
Oh,
write
It's
big.
large? It's large.
It's a large creature. Big fish.
Big fish. Okay.
There's always a bigger fish, though, so,
Okay. In that case, yeah, I'm gonna just like try and wrap around.
You're gonna try and ride the marrow?
Oh my god.
It's not attacking me. It's attacking someone else. I can't. I think I'm gonna try to do that my next turn. I think if it's still alive.
Okay.
It's not bad for a reaction.
Sweet. B, you're up.
Hello. Yeah, I resurface
buzz.
and go, and then I dive back down again and, go attack that marrow, because, like, my friends are on really low hit points, and I am on, well, I guess I just got 2 more rage hit points, so I am back, like, above full health. I'm at 42 hit points.
Yeah,
So,
give us some health.
I need to, like,
Share
protect
some
people
rage.
because...
Yeah, you can share your rage.
Oh, that's true. But also, I think, like, at this stage... Oh, I can't... So the thing about sharing my rage is that it has to be at the start of when I rage, so I can't, like, quit halfway through.
It's when it triggers.
I had to, like, double check that because I was like, damn, could I have, like... Can I, like, disable the, the marrow's magic, if I do the rage? And no, I couldn't because, at the time it was, like, far away from me. That is, okay, +5, so the 17. There's a 17 hit.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, 12. That is 11 plus 3, so 14 points of slashing damage.
Oh, heck yeah.
Hopefully that will make the marrow think, oh yeah, probably should attack this one. Maybe.
Rather than these 2 chums riding each other. Well, one riding each other.
Huh. Anything else from B?
No.
Okay. And this is a bloodied marrow at this point.
Hell yeah.
Yum.
This is Story of Marrow.
It is Duck's turn.
Okay. I would like to kind of look up at Threlonius and just say, "Get good," and I'll cast Healing Word
Wow.
at 2nd level. So yeah, you get 6. You get six hit points for free.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
And then
thank you.
I'm gonna just say I'm gonna dive if you want to let go.
You are
And
grappled.
oh, I am grappled. That's right. I can't dive.
Mhm.
Then I will pull out. I'll grab my spear and just stab downward.
Okay.
And it's at disadvantage. Yeah.
No.
Ooh.
It's just it restricts
Oh, no.
your movement. Unless, wait, is the spear one of the water ones in the
Because you have swimming speed, you
I have-
don't
Oh
get
no,
the
yeah, you're
disadvantage.
fine because you have a swimming.
Yeah,
speed.
you're
Yeah.
good.
I ended up with a 10.
Miss.
Ooh,
dang.
whiff.
Alright. Sorry, team. And I can't move. So that is my turn.
Alright. So, our marrow. It is through Luminous' turn.
Alrighty, I'm going to. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a wounding strike. As a bonus action, I'm going to do a wounding strike, which is I'm going to attack it with my greatsword and try and just really stick it in and twist it around. Open up a. Oh, I was a nat 20, but it's a disadvantage. Oh. Ooh, a 9. Plus expertise, 10, 11, plus that 16
That hits.
to hit. Woo! Okay, thank you for that stance, that zealous stance. So yeah, I do 5. Oh no, I gotta roll for this damage, right? That's how games work. Well, that's a 1. And that's a 6. Okay, 7 plus 3 is 10 damage. And you deliver a wound that deals 1d4 plus 2
Oh, snap.
ongoing damage. So that is 1 plus 2, 3. I rolled low on that too.
Okay.
That's okay. I'll do it. So I open up a big wound and it starts bleeding out everywhere.
Oh yeah, I
Rip
love
my-
this.
rip
We've
my
got
sword back.
inky, bloody water everywhere.
Yeah. That's my bonus action. You know what? I'll hit him with a regular attack as my main action.
That was your
Why
bonus
not?
action?
That was my
Sweet.
bonus action. Yeah. So now I'm gonna just try and mash this thing with my greatsword. Another nat 20 disadvantage. Oh, okay,
Oh.
11. So that's one more than last time. So 17 to
That
hit.
will hit.
Oh my goodness. Jeez. Well, that's a bit better. 5 for 4 is 9 plus 3, 12 hit points of slashing.
So, how do you want to do this?
As I rip it out from causing a bleeding wound, I shove my hand in. Is this what rating is this channel?
It's
where-
rated content warning DW. That's
Yeah,
how
that's
it's
right.
You know what? I do a cool underwater flourish and spin around like a pirouette with my sword. Let's not go super gory. But I slice him in half, so we've now got like a big chunk of fish. Like a fresh fish.
Oh, we got
And then like the two
biome.
bits like two bits like drift away.
I mean, we also have, some octopus, so, we can get some color.
Hey!
Yeah.
We can just
We
we didn't
make
have to
some
go back to the
takoyaki.
future. We can just open up a takoyaki bar here in the past.
Sounds good.
All right, and then I swim up to the surface.
I love it. And the seas are now calm. There's no
Whew.
more magical darkness. The ink disperses. And in the distance, you see an island with what almost looks like a spa on it. There's a lot of animals skittering around. What you notice most prominently outside, well, you see pigs, you see lambs, you see like big umbrellas set up to like relax on the beach.
Oh, nice. This is lovely. I say, spitting out seawater and sand.
But what really catches your eye is standing right at the entrance to this spa is the largest crab any of you have ever seen.
Oh. That's pretty cool. I nudge Doc. Ever seen a crab
love it.
so big?
No, that's colossal. I feel like I wonder if I've heard a story about a giant crab like this. Ever.
Yeah.
Would
I've heard
this
tales
be
of
like a
giant enemy crab.
legendary thing, or is
Since,
this like a total mystery crab?
since you have been at the sea, you can give me, I would say, history or religion, survival, or I'm not gonna say nature actually.
Okay, I'm
Maybe
gonna go
nature, but I think survival, history, or religion, or if you really want Arcana.
I'm gonna go with
Or performance,
survival.
if you want to say, if you've heard a song about it.
I'm gonna go with survival because I have proficiency, and that's an 11.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, this isn't... let's see. So you've heard tales of the Great Crab. But you always thought that it was kind of a joke. But there was a rumor of places of magical power that would have stuffed crab guardians.
You say stuffed crabs?
Yeah, you said
Guarding
stuffed
them?
crab and then like cut out.
Guarding them?
Crab guardians.
Guardians.
And you had always heard it interpreted as like they guard you by giving you stuffed crab. But
Yeah.
this appears to be a very large crab that is picking up things on the beach and putting them inside of itself.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that is different than I imagined. This is like some sort of guard situation.
It looks
We
like
might
this
have
was-
to.
Yeah, it's putting stuff in it. That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
I mean, that's weird. I hadn't seen anything like that before in all my battles. That's crazy.
When I heard stuffed crab, I just assumed it was like food, but
I mean, that sounds like a food. Yeah, for sure. For
yeah.
sure.
I mean, I think it would probably be rude to ask a crab if it had any stuffed crab.
I mean, if you were a crab, it wouldn't be like specious. You can say
I
that.
suppose. But I'm like a little crab. I don't know if it would hear me. You know, from the ground. I think this form might be a little more
Yeah. Okay.
interesting to it. Do
Mm.
y'all want to go try and get in there?
Yeah. Should we have? I mean, it is a guardian. Should we just rest on this beach for a bit? Because I mean, look at me. I'm slashed, singed. Does the crab look like it's doing anything apart from stuffing itself?
Patrolling. So you
Patrolling?
can give me like a stealth check. Or
Okay.
if you want to, go to the beach. You see it's patrolling just
Beach,
in the
beach.
waves, checking for like anyone who would surface. But I'll say with your perception, you would notice that as you swim closer, you see that these crabs' eyes are kind of dulled. This crab looks less than alive.
Oh, no.
Maybe not as alert as it could be.
Okay. All right.
Not that it's, not a threat, but that maybe you could sneak your way around it.
Yeah, okay. And because it's patrolling, so if we just stand here and wait for a bit, it's gonna find us probably.
You
So we
just
try and sneak.
float
Yeah,
in
I
a
think
dog
maybe.
paddle in the shallows, it will definitely notice you eventually.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not doing too good right now, so I might conk out pretty fast from a battle. So maybe we can sneak past. Does something about this crab doesn't look right.
That sounds good. I am feeling quite alright myself. However, I know from experience that once, I stopped channeling the anger of other people, I do start to feel, the damage that was dealt to me a bit stronger. Because rage hit points end when a rage ends. So which is, I think, like a really fun way of doing it, of like making your
sense,
character like bulkier in combat, but like you still suffer the consequences afterwards because, you don't have, the shield of hit points.
Do you take fatigue afterwards?
No.
Nice.
Let me drop another healing word on Threlonius here.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, and I rolled
Okay,
actually
I'll take
well
it.
this time.
Oh.
9.
9. Okay.
9.
Yeah. I'm almost back up to full now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like y'all could handle a crab.
Drop one on myself too, just in case.
Yeah. Oh well.
Hey, there we go.
I feel so much better now. Do you want to just run in and just wreck this thing? Or stealth attack. We could try and stealth attack it. Get a surprise. You can whip in it. Do you have any wild
why
shape?
not?
We have
I
a crab
have one
battle.
wild shape
Has it
left.
been less than a minute because Beacon's just stay in rage and then instead of starting a second rage and we can do this for
I guess we had to
easily.
swim to the island.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah. Should I crock up and swim this to the island? I could also become a swarm of quippers.
Oh
Then I
wow, that's
become
cool.
useless.
See,
Once I land.
my brain autofilled I can be a swarm of bees, and I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Autofill. Well, maybe if you only got one wild shape left and you've already blasted 2 healing spells on me, maybe we should sneak around.
Yeah, I'll save it.
I mean, a swarm of crippers could be fun if you get the crab to come into the water. Like,
I mean, I can
This is
throw.
true.
I can throw. You're a swarm. Can I throw your individual body parts as quippers? What happens when your wild shape ends?
What happens if your wild shape bits are far away from me?
Yeah, and then it ends. Yeah,
Oh,
Something
no.
horrible.
something horrible.
I've always wondered about that with when vampires can turn into
Yeah,
they turn into
mist
bats.
or bats. I'm like, what
It's
if
like,
you
what
get
happens?
separated from yourself? Are you like a planarian that gets cut in half and you just become 2 separate vampires?
Yeah, or it's like in
Like different
Terminator 2,
limbs.
the liquid metal guy. It's like the hand just slithers towards your body.
Terminator 2, yeah.
Yeah, or like the mass that's most together turns into you, and one quipper is just flopping after you to connect back up. Anyway, I'll roll a stealth check if that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, stealth. I can be stealthy in armor because I'm a knight. Love that armor shit. Okay. Am I good at stealth though? That's the question. What is that, Dex?
Yes.
Okay. So that is 16 for me.
Beautiful.
Either of you two stealthing, or am I just gonna just test
I'll
the
stealth.
waters? Okay.
Got
You
a
can stealth.
13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stealth. That I have efficiency and dexterity, so that would be a 14.
Beautiful. While actively searching, the crab got a 10. So,
Ooh, nice.
you all sneak by this massive hulking crab.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's-
as it's scuttling around the beach, you hear groaning and moaning from within its shell.
Oh, that's terrifying. groaning and moaning of like a humanoid, or is it more like, oh,
Or like
Do
a
they-
whale noise.
a humanoid whale, street shark?
In our yeah,
Does it look like a
groaning and moaning of
construct?
street shark. No, give me an Arcana check or a nature check.
Okay. Okay. Arcana is wisdom. They're both wisdom, right?
In this they can be kind of whatever you want.
Yeah.
So
Charisma. So I'll use wisdom.
nature's
I got
technically
it.
intelligence, but in like D&D, but I'm gonna say if you want to do wisdom, because it doesn't really matter to me.
You know, I'm gonna go intelligence just for that -1, so I got an 8.
Why?
Beautiful. It sounds
Because I have 0 wisdom. That's just more fun.
the groaning of your
just like-
dad when he has a really upset stomach.
Oh, okay. I was wondering where you're going there. I was gonna say that crab. I think that crab has eaten something bad. Okay, let's keep sneaking. He's extra distracted by his tummy.
The rest of you, it sounds not like Threlonius' dad. When he has an upset
Mm.
stomach, you definitely hear multiple different tones of groaning, but you know,
Oh, that
Threlonius'
sounds
dad just has a
terrifying.
really rumbly
Sounds
Yeah.
like this crab, eats victims, and the victims don't die quite right.
Yeah. I wonder if they're like still alive in there, or if they're being fully digested. Either way, I don't know. Should we free them?
I'm not sure there is much left to free.
There's enough left to moan.
I am thinking about how this is the past.
Oh,
And wondering if
yeah.
killing this creature would have, dire ramifications if this is a guardian of some sort.
I killed a marrow and an octopus.
Yeah,
how
but they
bad
were-
could it be?
I mean, one marrow.
How could it be?
Come on.
that could have been like the President Marrow. We don't know.
That's true. But if this is a crab that,
It's a
is
guardian
important
construct or something.
enough that, you've heard stories about it, Duck.
Yeah.
So, if we kill this crab, would there still be those stories to live on once we get back to our time, for instance?
Or do you imagine it as food because you've heard it another way?
Mm,
Ooh.
Stuffed crab. Yum.
yeah.
There's people inside or a garnish. Or stuffing.
Or maybe after we kill
Maybe
it,
it's Maybe it's like a turducken. It's got like a smaller creature inside, and that creature has a small creature inside, but they're still alive.
Maybe,
I'm not having a good time.
Maybe we
Like a
stabilize
fractal human centipede.
this time paradox by inventing the concept of stuffed crabs.
Ah,
This is making me hungry.
so Threlonius has his great sword up and ready to just jump out of the hiding to kill this thing.
I think Beatrice is just holds out a hand before in front of Threlonius to be like, hang on, did you still need to rest? Are you sure you want to go straight into this combat?
Threlonius, being very quiet, nods.
Okay.
I do need to rest.
I was like,
Yeah,
is
wasn't
that-
it
was-
yes
it was-
to
it
rest?
It
or
was a
yes to-
strange question. As soon as you said, "Do you need to rest?" I started
Okay.
nodding, and then
Okay,
you
good.
brought something else up, which is also the answer. Yes, I do need to rest.
So you do need a rest, but you're also ready to go to combat. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a weird question to ask when you're trying to be quiet, just
That's
sneaking around. Yes, I do need to rest.
As you're sneaking around, you stumble around what Duck would immediately recognize as
Oh,
salvage from shipwrecks and
Oh.
other sailing detritus. So
Nice.
But these are really old sailboats, like things that you don't really use to build. I mean, you still use wood because it's the D&D times. But you know, I assume you know your way around a ship, so it would be. I'm just thinking of. Sorry, this is all over Tumblr recently. How like a little personal sailing ship just got brought in by like an ancient galleon that sails still. It would be like if
I
you
saw that.
found
that
kind of thing. You're used to like, you know, your modern ships, and you're finding like.
This is like an ancient ship.
Grecian and Chinese sailing vessels wrecked around here.
And it's wrecked.
Wow.
They're all wrecked.
Okay.
I've read about ships like these, but I've never seen one before. It looks like they wrecked pretty easily.
And there's not a lot of rocks.
It's like a lot of them.
Dude,
like
crab was responsible.
There's not a lot of rocks around.
Yeah, what did they crash on?
Look in the
A
ocean.
slow look back at the crab.
And this is on land, right? Okay. Can I roll a survival check?
Yeah.
This is some weird shit in battles. What is the ground like that we're standing on? Is it rocky? Sandy?
Sandy.
Is it like the back of a giant monster? Okay.
Ooh. Good.
Oh.
Yes, you are not high enough level for that, but that is fun.
That's what I was rolling a survival check for. I'm like, what? Was this island something that can go underwater and wreck stuff?
Oh.
Yeah, give
Is
me that
this
survival
island
check.
my
Is
ancient
that
enemy?
wisdom, intelligence?
I'll let you pick. How do you usually determine it? Or if you're like assessing the grains, I'll say you could use dexterity.
I'm throwing the grains, I'm
Yes.
catching them and be like,
How
wow, grain that weighs
many
that much.
sands
Eating
is
the
so to
sand, you
speech.
can use constitution.
I was, yeah, okay.
If you wanna make
I'm
a
probably going to
poem
use.
about the sand, you can use charisma.
I'm probably just going to use wisdom,
Okay.
just for like the feel of things I've seen in battle, for big old monsters and large creatures.
Yeah.
So there's 16 plus 0 plus proficiency, so 18.
Okay. So you're trying to determine about the sand.
Yeah, about the ground that we're standing on. Is it something that can go on, has been underwater before, like this
Has
battlefield,
been
essentially?
before. And you realize, as you tune in to this sandy, shipwrecked area, you get the sense that this island is movable. It's not that you're on a monster. It's that the island itself is unmoored.
Yes. Okay. Hey, Doc. Have
Are
you
we
been
on
on
the
an island
dragon
that's
channel?
floating before? Because this island seems to be this little. I've seen some shifty battlefields, and I mean they shift around when they shouldn't. Like the fight on like hunks of stone and earth that were floating around lava. That was a bad time. So it's a good time to be a tiefling, I guess. Fire resistance, but yeah, this island is unmoored in some way. So that's how those ships ended up here. I'm not sure if it was unmoored plus tidal waves plus bad luck. I don't know. But anyway, do you mind if I rifle through this wreckage?
Do I mind? No, I will help you. This is so
Hey!
cool. Unmoored. But it's not like is it moving right now? Can we tell?
It does not
It's
seem to be moving
too big to
right
tell.
now, but it would be hard to determine.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna walk off and
I
just start
think
digging through this trash.
I think while the other two like search through the wreck, I think Beatrice is like, if this island is unmoored and there is a guardian crab here, surely that means this island has secrets that we should be investigating.
So you've
But
said
also-
this to yourself?
No, like I say this like
as
to
we-
the others
as we walk away.
Yeah, but perhaps I think she's definitely like she's more interested in the island than the wreck, but she also looks over at the crab and is like, she doesn't want to risk like moving like wrong, and then like the crab like runs towards her while she's alone. So I think
Well, I'm looking for some treasure.
I think Beatrice is gonna follow the other two, but like guard them basically, and like keep an eye on the crab while they, look through the wreckage to make sure they're not like ambushed.
Are you all still sneaking?
It kind of depends. What's the situation? Like how, like once we made it past the crab, how far away we've walked from the crab to see these wreckages. Like if the crab's not far away,
Yeah,
I would
crab
definitely
seems
start
to be just doing circles around that kind of thing.
around the islands. Okay, so if there's no risk of a crab being in sight or sound of the crab, I'm just gonna check out this wreckage and see if I can find some loot. And maybe does anyone need a cool weapon?
No,
I feel like
I'm
you're
looking-
pretty good. You're magic, and you can
Look, here's the
shapeshift.
thing, like
You've got a whip and a little cool sword.
like as long as I, like I already have like the ability to like make any like finesse weapon into like a D12. There's not much else I need.
Like you don't need another finesse weapon.
Give me.
I already have 4.
Okay. Because I can make stuff if you want it. Oh, my investigation is not very good. I get an 8. You know what? I'm going to use intelligence or wisdom again.
Intelligence.
7. I'm not really investigating. I'm just looking for things to make a cool weapon. Scrap a weapon together.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay. So you can use your thing to find scrap. You do find a couple potion bottles, but they're all dried up. Whatever was.
Oh, this is great. I'll take it. Because I gave my water skin away
Mm-hmm.
to the so
Yeah.
now I have a way to collect water. I guess that's good. I set one up. I set up one with like a leaf and kind of like a funnel shape so it can catch rainwater, and then I put the other one on myself.
You find some shark teeth, some sea glass, some like.
By the way, Alexis told us to take a short rest, and we're not in combat for once.
Oh hell yeah! I'll take that.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
I
So
wanna-
we'll take a short rest.
As we're looking through the ship, the old ships. I don't think this would survive, but I'm basically looking for like a ye olde black box.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, like a journal.
Yeah, any sort of journal, anything that
Oh yeah,
might
that would be an
tell us
old-timey
what-
black box, wouldn't it?
Yeah, what happened to these ships?
Yeah, you can give me an investigation check for that.
Sure, that's a really low roll. 7.
Okay. So you do find a waterlogged journal, but it is ruined. You find a captain's log, but it's kind of falls apart as soon as you pick it up.
Pick it up.
Damn. All right. Well, it was worth a thought as I hold up the decaying log.
However, since none of you were keeping a lookout, no, thank you. Fuck your no, thank you.
Nice. I go back to full HP by rolling 2
Oh
dice.
yeah.
So you're looking around, taking a short rest.
Mhm.
You hear a voice behind you, speaking in Sylvan, that says, "Did you wreck? Are you tired? Thirsty? Come inside. Welcome."
Oh, is this Cersei? Are we gonna turn into pigs?
And standing there is an absolutely beautiful woman with dark tan skin, Her hair is done in an ornate updo, and she is wearing draped linen garments and gold arm bands.
Nice.
She's also
I don't understand what
holding
she's
a
saying.
tray of beverages.
Ooh.
Oh, I was gonna say do an insight check, but I realized I don't speak Sylvan, so I can't
I didn't speak
understand.
Sylvan either. So I just give a really epic, graceful bow to show off my knightly authority.
I'll translate.
You're like, he bowed. You translate the bow.
I'm gonna insight check this.
Can I roll a persuasion check?
Or what?
Just to be like, for bowing, to be like,
Oh,
ooh.
What?
There's no impression. There's no impressing check or charm checks.
Yeah, sure.
I'm trying to be.
But as you
I'm
bow,
trying to
just
be.
like water pour out of your face.
Yeah. Yup. And like blood nugget. That'll be if I get a 1.
A 1?
Oh, that's 20.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Beautiful.
plus 2.
Yeah, I wrote an insight check, but I only got a 3, so.
Oh, I'm gonna
yeah,
use my
I got a 4
knightly
actually. Poor maths.
Total 26.
I got a 4, so like
Oh,
I don't insight check anything.
yeah. That is, Sorry, I'm just looking at the rules for insight, and it's like, see deception, and then the deception section is very chonky. I don't think. But yeah, I'm gonna say it's hard to tell because there's a language barrier there. But she does appreciate the bow. And as she notices Duck translating, she seamlessly glides into speaking common.
Oh.
And
Oh.
just says, this language is new to me. I apologize if I have an accent. I'm
We all
so
have
sorry.
accents.
Usually, Cabras apprises me of visitors. But please, you must be tired or warm. Come inside. Welcome to the day spa.
I forgot this was a spa. Just like
The
this.
pleasure
is
is mine. I
suspicious.
say, and I've taken off my helmet as well. Like that's like pretty revealing for him. So it's a very, very hard on the sleeve bow, as you can tell. And then I put the head on. I put the helmet back on. And I say, the pleasure is mine. I am Sir Throlonius Kine. And these are my friends. It's lovely to have us on your island.
Once on this island.
Once on this island.
Yeah, I'm in a musical mood today
You
because
are.
Jess and I were talking in musicals earlier. Now I'm musical brained.
Do you take the offered beverages?
What do they look like? Do they look yummy?
Yeah, they
That's
look
what's going to determine it.
like, say they look like, you know, when you go to a fancy resort and they offer you like a cocktail as soon as you get them. They look like, you know, a fruity drink in a stem glass with a flower on the side of it.
Oh,
Ooh.
cute.
I'll say there's even a little swirly straw.
Well, they had
Um,
swirly straws back then. That's impressive.
She doesn't speak common, but she knows about a swirly straw.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
I take one, but I'm not going to drink it because I'm on the job.
Okay.
Oh.
This whole time travel thing, I'm clocked on as soldier for hire here.
I think Beatrice takes on to be polite, but she also like doesn't drink from it, or at least pretends to drink from it because like they've already been dealing with face stuff, and this person just
Hashtag face stuff.
seamlessly like transitioned from Sylvan into Common and said that Common is a new tongue.
And language they've never heard before, yeah.
So it's
That's
like
pretty crazy. That's cool.
the signs are pointing towards Fae, and we're already entangled in Fae stuff in our time. I don't want to know what it is like to be tangled in Fae stuff in a previous time.
Yes.
Oh, that brings up a good question. So, the place where we were at, the town that you weren't allowed to leave, technically, are we on that town right now? Have we been there? Like, this is all the continent is like underwater?
Yeah. I was wondering this the whole time, also.
Mhm. Same.
That's nuts. Who knows? Geology.
Who knows when it came into
Crazy.
being?
Geology, crazy shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna be very nicely and just kind of just escort my friends and follow this person.
All right.
And my poise and posture is like, wooden floorboard, stiff and very regal. I'm just holding the little cocktail.
Look at Threlonius, just like, soldier. And sees Duck just, and a sailor. I get a lot of your type.
Doug is trying really hard not to laugh at Threlonius. It's like when you hear your friend doing their work voice.
Yes,
right?
100%. That's
And you're just like, you
what?
I've seen you do shots at the bar.
I saw you
really
put that
weird-
maggot in your backpack for later. Like,
Exactly.
who is this guy?
Yeah, so Duck is just like, sorry.
And looking at B,
Charmed.
she goes, and it is so nice to see a cultured young lady here. It's so rare that I get any women here, and it honestly, I started it as a female-only day spa, but we're open to anyone, and well, sailors being what they are, we do take all sorts. But I'm especially glad to see you here.
Charmed to be here.
I say, if I'm normally not allowed, I can wait outside of your resort if
Oh,
that pleases you more.
Just waits outside in the water.
that is so
Yeah.
kind of you to offer, but no, we'll find some suitable quarters for you. Never fear.
I just don't want to impose or overstep. This place is new to me.
She walks up to you and just places a hand on your cheek and says, "You could never be in imposition."
I can never be a what?
In imposition here.
Imposition. Okay. I say, well, pleasure's mine. I'm not overstepping any boundaries.
This way. And she just walks off as if she's accustomed to being followed and people doing what she says.
So she's like, oh yeah, like I am an NPC. Like if I go along my designated route, that like usually player characters do, like walk like slightly faster than me, and then be frustrated that like
Yeah,
my walking
yeah.
speed isn't,
And you pass you see her saying hello to some fish and some smaller crabs that are scuttling along,
Oh,
as well
Can
as
I-
some lizards. What were you
Can
gonna
I say hello to...
Yeah. Do you have speak with animals? Or are you just saying hi?
No, I'm just
Okay.
saying hello as well.
Beautiful.
But I do have animal handling.
Lovely.
I'm good with horses. That is 22.
Oh my gosh, they love you.
As I I kind of look a little embarrassed, but I kind of do a mannerism. Like when you see a dog and it's like, huh? And you kind of like do similar mannerisms with lots of animals, and they kind of like, oh, I think you get me. It's like that. So the lizards, I like flip my tongue, and the birds, I like do like sudden head movements and like do a little whistle.
when you see
I-
pigeons, unlike chickens, you do like.
Yeah, 100%.
Threlonius, you now have a school of seahorses just like following you, riding the waves.
Oh,
And
Just pigeons shitting on me.
she raises a hand and the water parts around her. And
she's Moses.
she walks out and goes, come. The hot tub is just this way. And heads towards what you see is a shaded grove of palm trees. she
Mhm.
releases the water behind her. And this leads to a natural hot springs that has bubbling geysers, making it kind of like a hot tub as well. But there are
Capybara here with an orange on its head.
there's like dolphins and other fish
Wow.
swimming around, and there are merfolk attending bar.
Ooh.
Okay.
She says, please relax. You must have had a hard day.
Oh, for sure.
Dinner time. I stand at ease. I part my legs and put my hands behind hands behind my back. Yep. And then I maybe I'll just walk over to a bar and just kind of like stands, stand to the side like a really good bouncer, or like not bouncer, a really good security. What do they call personal guard person of famous actors and stuff like that. You don't really notice them. They just stand off to the side, but they're there and they're polite.
Aww.
They're good at what they do. I'm still holding the cocktail.
And what are the rest of you doing here?
Gawking at the mermaids. 'Cause, oh my god, mermaids.
Such a sailor.
They're real? Wow, okay. I want to go talk to a mermaid.
Duck is like, I thought they
They're
were
real?
manatees.
Yeah, I've been jerking it to manatees this whole time.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go talk to a mermaid. Just like, hey. What's up?
Do you speak Aquan, Duck?
Oh no, I don't.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Tragic.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh, that's a
So I'll say
I
the
don't
mermaid
so
first
awkward.
tries to speak to you in Aquan, and then touches something on her neck and starts speaking Sylvan. And says,
Oh.
a guest. Welcome.
This is really a beautiful spot. I'm overwhelmed actually. Yeah.
I was when I
What's
first
your name?
came to. I'm Adrena.
Hi,
Oh.
Adrena. My name is not overwhelmed. It's duckweed. I mean that's dumb. But that's what it is.
Oh.
Nothing, I guess. Adrena, you said you came here. What brought you here?
Well, I don't really remember. I think
Oh no.
we had trouble with sailors, and then
Oh.
I just liked it better
Oof.
here.
Hmm.
It's so nice. It's like paradise.
Yeah, it seems really beautiful. Is it just you all here? And who was that brought us here? What was her name?
Oh, she's the lady of the isle.
Wow, it's important.
She doesn't like us to use her real name. I don't even know it, actually.
Yeah, I was. Alexa said nobody eat any flour, and I was just like, yeah. I was literally just thinking, like, don't eat any lotuses.
And I was just thinking, wouldn't it be nice to just eat flowers right now, like a normal person.
It's, who else lives here? Is it just you and the lady, or other people?
Well, sometimes there's other people. You know, they don't stay long. There have been some other sorceresses. The ladies trained them very well. They go on to do great things. Who is it? Oh, No, Medea angered her. They quarreled. But, for the most part, we've had lovely time with sorceresses. Are you a sorceress?
No, I'm a sailor.
Maybe don't let the lady know you're a sailor, and you should be fine.
Oh,
If
She
the
already
lady
knew.
knows that you're a
Yeah.
sailor,
She
she might
already
turn you
knew.
into a pig.
Yeah.
she already knew I'm a sailor.
Uh-huh.
I can be other things. I can be a crab if she wants.
It's like, I can be whatever you want me to be.
Yeah, you should just be a crab.
Do you want me to be a giant frog?
I do love frogs.
Oh.
Really? I'm gonna become a giant frog.
Oh, cool.
All I'm gonna do is
Adrena
be
just
a
claps her
giant
hands and gets really excited.
frog. Aren't you glad we didn't like have that combat with the crabs so you could?
Gonna hit on a mermaid by being a frog. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
I love it.
I would love to have a water slide down your back into the hot tub.
Go for it, says the frog.
Well, I'll have to be careful. I'm supposed to be tending bar, but just one dive wouldn't hurt. And she kind of just scrambles up you and does like a little shimmy dive into the hot tub and swims back to the bar.
Oh my
It's
God.
exhilarating.
Wow. You look over to Throlius is like,
I
What,
think
has a frog?
Breacher says a little clap.
yeah, could you give me a thumbs back up, frog?
Sticky thumb. B, come over. B, look, mermaids.
Oh, how lovely! Nice to meet you all.
You know, it's so nice to meet you as well. I didn't know humans came with horns.
Oh, we are tieflings, actually.
Tieflings. Teeth?
Tief.
And are you a sorceress?
And no, I have no magic to speak of myself.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you'll get some.
Even Adara, who famously does not have any magic, did get some magic by the end of her adventure. Magic, you know, is given to us all eventually, in the end.
Well, I do hope you're all comfortable. Let me know if I can get you any drinks or top you up with your welcoming beverages.
Of course.
And,
Of course.
I do hope you can stay for dinner. We are having, I believe, roast lamb.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I was
she
like,
said
I'm
that.
like,
She does.
I'm so glad it wasn't like roast pork again because you
already
know.
had that.
But also, Cersei also famously like transformed into all sorts of animals, so that's still concerning.
And as she says roast lamb, you notice she does get a little teary-eyed at one point and goes, "Oh,
God, it must be good.
Single tear rolls.
Oof, yeah.
And can I insight check that?
yeah."
Let's see. I have expertise in reading emotions, so that would in my head. And I assume this would be a wisdom, so that'll be another +1, so +3, and total that'd be a 13.
She must have really liked that one lamb.
Damn, higher insight check than 13. I see how it is, Jess.
Maybe she had a
beef-
special connection with that lamb. Like, you get the idea that this was a lamb she was partial to.
Mm.
Now here's the thing,
Oh.
Jess. Where on earth are they keeping lambs in this sea area where, like, we didn't see any livestock on the island, and here we
Oh, we
are
did,
in the
didn't
hot...
we?
You
Did
did.
we?
Yeah, we did. We saw pigs and
Okay.
lambs running around.
Okay, so that was. So I thought it
Yeah.
was a sea creatures. Okay, so it is plausible that these are actual creatures and not sailors that were transformed into animals. However,
However.
Just squint at Jess this whole time, just like no.
And
Go
ahead.
Oh, sorry. What are the? So we got the merfolk are like serving at bars and helping out and stuff like servants. Who's like the clientele here at this resort that we see? Is it like the dolphins and stuff?
It seems
Is it
to
the animals?
right now just be the lady. And you.
Oh, well.
POV, you are a guest.
Look at that. Private resort. Lovely.
And at that point, the lady just raises her glass and goes, "To unexpected guests and new friendships."
Cheers. I blow bubbles in my drink. But not like obviously, but just for me.
Yeah.
Just for Thrillanius as a treat. Sometimes
Yeah.
when you're not allowed to drink and you have a drink in hand, you gotta have fun with it.
Mhm.
And it's not drinking is sometimes not what you want to do.
Yeah.
So it's like when you've got just poured a nice ice cold glass of Coca-Cola, but it's already cold, and so you're like, well, what do I do? And you shake the ice around and make it clink. Sometimes it's the little things.
Give me
And it also looks like I'm drinking.
Give
Yeah.
me either a deception or a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
I am also going to pretend to
Oh
drink.
my gosh!
So I am.
Hi, everybody.
Oh.
Oh,
Welcome,
I'm just doing a
Raiders.
deception check. Raiders, to look like I'm drinking a drink. Oh,
Ooh. So a sleight of hand or deception, do not have proficiency in either of those. So that
Me
was
neither.
a 21.
oh. I also rolled a 19 and plus 2. They're also 21
Ooh.
to fool this fey person that I am drinking this pretty seedy drink.
Beautiful.
I don't trust this woman.
So
And I'm on the job. I should be drinking anyway.
my drink got absorbed into my giant frog when I turned into a giant frog, so I don't have a drink. So
yeah.
I just feel
You
like
just the frog. You just give a froggy thumbs up.
You just drink the like bathwater.
You just get you just
not
get
favorite girl.
a wash towel and suck on it. Mmm.
And as the lady sips her drink, she looks at the three of you and goes, "Another round."
God, well, I just want to inside check everything.
There's
I
the
say, well,
tiefling player that I know.
yeah.
Can
I
I
say-
inside check the
I say, well, thank you, and I put the existing cocktail glass down at the bar, and stand back to attention. So thank you, but I am on the clock, as it may be, as a knight protecting these two of my friends. I'm here in official business. So
I rolled a
thank you.
14. I'm assuming that is still not enough to figure out what's going on here.
It's really hard to insight check her.
Oh wait, did she insight check us with the deception thing?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I have a thing for that.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because I have something.
Wow, congrats.
Yeah, I have a lot of things here. It's probably something to do with the soldier, I think.
Okay.
Think Steely Mane. Creatures has disadvantage on insight checks made against me. It's called Closed Helm, because I am just like deadpan soldier.
I mean, you already passed her check on you, but that is good to know.
Cool. And
Yeah,
I
you passed
gain
your
expertise
deception
die. Oh, yeah, true. It's a deception check. I also get expertise dice on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. So good for a Fae adventure, I guess.
It is.
Yeah. So yeah, I kind of stayed. I'm on the job. I am an honorable knight, and I thank them for the drink in the first place. But then I put it down and kind of stand at attention and kind of stand behind Duck, hand on sword hilts, but looking friendly. But you don't want to. But like at the same time, yeah. But at the same time, I'm a knight. I'm here to. I'm courteous, but that's my job.
Alright.
My apologies. Frogs can't really drink, but the ambiance is glorious here.
I just thought of something. So my current running theory is that if we did drink the drinks, we would turn into animals. So I'm just imagining like a version of this where like Duck Fane drinking and then like just like wild shape.
I just don't want to get drunk on the job and or cursed.
Well, I think that's a good place to end for the night.
Alright.
Not wanting to get drunk on the job and or cursed. So
Yeah.
I feel so bad because we just got raided, but this is past
Yeah.
our end time.
We never got to see me eat a severed blood maggot. Damn.
You know what?
Maybe next time.
There is next time. But stick
next
around
one.
because we are going to keep this wonderful raid train going. But first, oh my gosh, there's a lot going on in Nightbot right now. First, let's find out where we can meet these wonderful folks in the real life. Let's go backwards. Let's start with Christina. Who are you? Where can we find you?
Hey, I'm Christina. You can find me on the internet. Most likely, you can find us in our Discord, our Three Flings Discord, which you can access by joining our Patreon. I am on Blue Sky now as Xtina Smash, and you can follow any like updates I have on my writing work or anything like that there. And every now and then, I pop back over to the former Bird app at D20 Xtina.
Heck yeah, Dress. That's not your character. Your character's Beatrice. Beatrice, who are you in real life? Where can we find you?
In the real life, I am not Beatrice, but I am Draz. You can find my stuff over at Drazillion.itch.io. A few weeks ago, I released All Hallows Eve, which is a game about trick-or-treating as young monsters who are trying to hide that they are monsters, but don't know that there are actually monsters living in the area they are trick-or-treating. I also, as part of the Exquisite Corpse, which is, a bunch of writers, we all wrote a short, 1,000-word thing each, but we didn't tell each other what we were writing, so we put it all together and, in a lovely, chaotic time.
It's so cool.
And you can't, I am on the former Bird app, but I do not really look at anything on the Bird app anymore, so, good luck. Just come into the Discord, become a patron.
Threlonius, who are you? Where can we find you?
Hello, I'm DW, and you can find me on former Bird app, former tweeting app, yeah. At DW_Dagon, and the same thing on Instagram. I draw stuff and design stuff sometimes, and paint a lot of Warhammer lately, so... but
yeah.
I don't post that for some reason. Yeah, I really should. But I could go on. That's me. I could talk about my core and Mandos, but yeah, continue.
And I'm Jess. I write and stream. And yeah, that's me. You can find me there. And so thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much to Level Up for supporting this stream, and to all of you for watching it. Join us same time, same place next week for the finale of Three Flings Get Good. We're gonna go shoot our behind the scenes Patreon episode. Come support us on Patreon if you want to know all of our thoughts on how things are going and level up in general. In short, we are really digging it. But now we are gonna go raid We Are Nerdsmith. So go give them some Threefy love, and thank you for stopping by. We will see you next week.